You've seen him for years as Hollywood's bad guy on TV and in movies. Now, listen to him right here. Here's your host, the multi-talented Jasper Cole.
Woohoo! All right. Howdy, 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 and welcome to... Oh, this big black thing's in my face. Welcome to On the Set with Jasper Cole. That would be your host, me, Mr. Jasper Cole, coming to you live from Sunset Gower Studios right here in Hollyweird, California, on our fall November Mayhem post-Halloween Sunday worship service, one denominational, come as you all, shalom, Shabbat, whatever, right?
Well, you know, we're bringing them together. We've got the Jewish side represented. I'm Catholic.
And Catholic and
Black Catholic.
former Southern Baptist here.
Yeah, that too. That
right.
too.
But before we get to those lovely voices you hear in my head, let me give a shout out to my wonderful producer, Mr. John Williams.
Oh, thank you.
JW, if
looking really good, J-Dub.
Oh, well, thank you.
Much
honey.
better than the last time I saw you.
Oh, wow. Yes.
There we go.
Little elephantitis. Poor
Yes.
darling.
Little chipmunk cheeks.
I know. We're going to get to that,
Yeah.
the wonderful wedding.
Yeah.
But let me say a special hello to my co-host, Miss Dara Zane Scully.
Yay,
Hello.
Dara.
Hello, hello.
All the way from the Orange County, from the real Orange County,
Right.
Real Housewife.
Right.
And a returning special co-host back for 2 months in a row, Miss Denise Boutte.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you,
going to give
thank
you a
you,
round of
thank
applause
you.
for all of you once this thing starts working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we go. There we go.
That's Ralph. Ralph did that.
Ralph? Who?
Ralph did.
He jerry-rigged my system so that the applause would only
Wow.
work
to
if he's
stop
sitting in
our
the chair.
applause. You know what?
Yes.
That is such a diva for you.
Wow. Yes, if you notice, there is, there is another African American missing from the bunch today,
Yes.
Miss Ralph Cole Jr.
This is Ralph in drag.
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
wow.
Hi, everybody.
Never looked that good.
I went ahead and had a few surgeries, so here we
Wow.
go. Hot dog.
He would love that because he really wants to be you. But hey, Ralph's going to be calling in soon because he said his voice would
Yeah,
be
he's
heard.
going to call in like Jasper
he
50
is?
times.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Jesus.
this is his closing day of his play Bitches, which I got to see, and he does steal the show. He's
Oh,
hilarious.
as usual.
Very funny.
As usual.
And then we have another special guest, Lisa
Yes.
Harper, Dara's sister,
Hey,
all the way
Lisa.
again from Orange County.
I can already tell another member of the Great Hair Club.
Yes.
Dara, I'm serious. Dara has the most flawless hair. She should be on a Pantene commercial.
I know.
Oh, let's work it out.
and her
Dara's-
sister, seriously. I
They're
can
beautiful,
I
aren't
know.
they?
Tell. It's pinned up, but I can tell, girl.
No,
Oh,
the
yeah.
beauty runs in the family.
It does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on camera? I can put you on.
Come on,
Oh.
Hotness.
She's like, no.
She's not camera.
Come on.
She's not camera interested.
No.
Okay.
Just like me.
Well, I want to remind everyone, please follow us on Twitter at On The Set W Jasper and Facebook On The Set with Jasper Cole. And we have a website, onthesetwithjaspercole.com. You can Google us. You can pigeons can fly over. Whatever you need to do. And also we want to thank our sponsors. One of them is here. Imagine That
Yes.
Productions,
Imagine, baby.
Tyrone Artworks, and Wayman Productions. They're all sort of in the family. I noticed.
Yes. I know, right? A little nepotism.
It's all the tax write-off.
It's all good.
But I wanted to start off by saying 2 weeks ago yesterday, 3 of these lovely visions were at my wedding in Palm Springs, and it was amazing.
Yes, it was. Congratulations.
Well, everyone is still talking about JW's brilliant singing.
Oh, my
Yes.
God. I
Right?
thought John Legend was in the
Oh,
house.
stop.
J-Dub, I didn't know you had it in you like that. I was so
No.
Yeah.
surprised.
I know,
So
right?
good.
Blush.
A lot of
Yes.
people didn't know.
No,
I
seriously,
knew.
I was very surprised.
Dennis didn't know.
No, I know. And Dennis was the one that asked, but I
Dennis
guess
is
he
the
asked
one
by
that
your
asked.
prompting,
he
huh?
said, 'cause well, I
was
said,
so
why don't, he said he wanted that song, and I
Yeah.
said, oh, why don't you ask JW to sing it? And he said, oh, really? JW's a singer? I said, he's all right.
Yeah.
I said,
Okay.
he's okay.
He's more than all right.
Look, he's a friend. So why
I
not?
was sort of like,
Yeah.
he's okay. I
Uh-huh.
said, but it'd be fun to. I said he's very shy. I don't know if he'll want to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when he said he would, I thought, oh Lord, wait for Dennis to. So we're standing up there, and he starts the first note, and Dennis went like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally hit my husband like, are you serious?
Wow.
Oh,
It was like an
wow.
American Idol. Suddenly it became
it was
the
good.
wedding
Very
became The
good.
Voice.
Well, the funny thing is, I was rehearsing in the hotel room a little bit, because I wanted to see if I could get through, because I had to do a
he
different
had
thing
an
with
abscess too.
Yeah, so I had to do a
Oh,
different
my
thing with my
God.
tongue when I would
Yeah.
sing, because you don't realize how much your tongue plays a part in your singing, right? So I played the male key, and then we did the female key, and actually Tony liked the female key better, so we went with the female key. So I sang it in the female key. I don't know if you all
I don't
noticed.
even know the difference.
Oh, okay. So
that tells you once again, I'm not a triple threat.
Right.
So
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Although,
singing-
No, let's get
well,
to
you-
that.
Yeah, let's
no,
talk
you
about
kind of are.
Yeah,
somebody else
let's-
threw down at the
let's-
reception.
Oh,
Let's get to that. Let's
Somebody
get to
threw
that.
down on Baby Got Back.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Uh-huh.
the
Yes.
wine was delish.
Yes.
See,
Oh
go.
well, hey, if you guys want to get down with it, we can.
I want you to
Hell
show my
yeah.
sister. Yes.
She really cut
She
loose.
rocked
got a
it out.
bottle to pass around. Come on, I can't be sober when I do
Bump.
something.
that's
like
what
that.
I was wondering. Was she
Okay,
sober?
so the wine was speaking.
I don't
Oh,
need
here
the
we
liquor
go.
not to do it. Oh my God, are you serious?
A little bit.
Just a little
Come
bit.
on.
A little taste. Okay, wait. Let me get rid of my gum.
Okay.
Those are the Beckys talking right there. Hold on. I should stand up. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and around you in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out your stuff cause you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. No, baby, I wanna
Damn.
get with ya and take your picture. Those homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got making me so horny. Ooh, rumpa smooth skin. You say you wanna get in my biz? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I seen her dancing. Hell with romance. She got me wet. Gotta go on
Work
like
it
a turbo
out.
vet. I'm tired of magazines. Say the flat butts are the thing. Take an average black man and ask him that. She gotta have much back. So, fellas, has your girlfriend got the butt?
Mine does.
Shake it. Shake that healthy butt.
Come on,
Baby
Dara.
got back.
Wow.
That was so
TV
funny.
one. Okay.
And unfortunately, all I had today was a little Gatorade. So.
You don't need nothing to do that, girl.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, I
one
could
of
see
my
you.
all-time favorites.
I could see you on
You're
TV,
good.
TV1 or BET or one of those stations
like
for
that?
sure. Yeah.
Really?
Really
Yeah.
good.
Well, you know, I'm representing my Indian side today, so
Oh,
you know,
Cherokee
Yes.
here, and
How?
what is your
it how?
what is your tribe?
whoever I need to belong to get a piece of a
Pocahontas.
A piece of the state. A piece of the state.
a piece of
Reparations.
Vegas.
Reparations.
The desert.
right? A reparation.
Pachanga.
Reparations.
Well, Tony
That's
can
it.
do your
Give me
genealogy
a
and find
casino,
out.
Right.
and,
He's
really
and I'm
good at
good.
that.
You're good to go.
I can get a 0.002% now.
Well, there you go. He's really good
Wow.
at that. Just give him a blood sample, and he'll send it to Ancestry.com, and he'll be able to do your whole
And
genealogy.
that's
it?
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah, that's
Wow.
on.
No, it's actually not a blood sample. It's just DNA sample. But seriously,
Really?
yeah, it's
You
pretty
just
amazing.
spit in a napkin and give it to him.
Oh, it's on the Gatorade.
I didn't
I'll
know
just give
that.
him the
Wow.
bottle. fill it
Yeah.
up.
Wow. Well, thank you,
Thank
Miss
you,
Boutte.
Denise.
That-
Yeah,
that's
that
Well,
was
you
really
know,
cool.
Halloween was Friday, so I figured, that's all about the kids. So today
Yes.
was my day to represent
Halloween is
represent.
the day
It's very
that
cute.
adult women can dress like hookers
and get away with
Right.
it,
and get away with
and
it.
not be called whores.
Right.
It's also the day the husbands can bang a hooker, right? Don't they get a pass?
Yeah,
I think
they
that's
do.
at Carnival. I think
Well,
that's
they'd be
a whole
if
other
they banged
situation.
you and you're
well,
dressed like a hooker.
Yeah.
Dara, did you dress like a hooker?
That's only in Miami.
No, I
Isn't
was
that only
home.
in Miami?
No,
Is
I
that what
never.
Kevin told you?
I never have dressed like a hooker for Halloween.
No.
No.
French maid?
Why?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Because you do it on a daily basis. So
No,
it would
I
be
just
different.
think
Only
it's
in the
stupid.
bedroom.
All the time. I just think it's stupid.
And revealing.
No,
That's not your go-to.
it's not my thing.
So what do you normally go for?
I don't dress for Halloween
At
as a
all?
grown up. No.
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 It's
no.
for kids.
It's for
isn't it?
kids.
Well, not
Uh-oh.
according to West Hollywood.
Denise,
Well-
did you dress up for Halloween?
Okay, seriously, this is as good as I get. I've been rocking.
Well, that's good.
I've been rocking this for 5 years.
It
You've been
looks
working that
great.
for
That's
5
good,
years.
though.
I preserve my feather and I keep it moving. I mean, the hair, I just split it down the middle.
Well,
I'm
West
so
Hollywood's
unoriginal.
different. That's a creative community.
Yeah,
Somewhere
that's
Yes.
turning. There were 500,000 people, 500,000
Oh, it's
this
stupid,
year.
and it was like raining. So the
I
first
know.
rain in what 5-6 months.
Beth was there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beth was
She had
there.
a good time.
Did
yeah.
she have a hot dog or something? Maybe.
What kind of hot dog?
What?
No, because Beth and I like to eat. We talk about food together.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Dara's obsessed with
I saw
Chinese.
Suze's
You're
pictures.
saying West Hollywood and hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
Who's dressed
Suze
up?
Lanier, yeah.
She threw down at the wedding
She
also.
did too. That's what I
Yes,
was.
she
Yeah,
did. In the
yeah.
red boots, baby.
Yes,
Yes,
she did.
her red
Red-
cowboy boots.
Uh-huh.
Well, speaking of cowboys, so let's talk about our other guest coming up.
Okay.
We have a character actor who's my buddy. We're in a new 1-800-CONTACT commercial playing
Nice.
pirates, if they'll ever air it.
Yes.
Jack Nathan Harding, and he's got a couple of films to promote. And then Dara, compliments of Dara, she's bringing in a wonderful blogger, Ilana Angel from the Jewish Journal.
Yes.
And she
I can't
likes
wait to meet
she
her.
likes to talk about reality TV.
She talks about all the reality shows.
Yeah.
She watches them and she blogs about them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With
Does she have a favorite?
she loves Brandy though.
One she loves and one she hates.
You'll ask her.
Oh,
You'll
see,
ask
she's
her.
already got my gears a turning.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't keep up with the reality stuff anymore.
No, and she watches all of it. She has to. It's part of her job.
It's her job.
Yeah.
It's her job.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Well,
she's got to suffer through
Speaking
so
of
much.
jobs,
Exactly. She does it. She'll blog and she'll say typos, courtesy of tequila or whatever. She's hilarious. I
She's
can't
an
wait to meet her.
alcoholic.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
No.
a cool girl.
No, she
I
likes
can't
to
wait to
drink.
meet her.
Yeah.
You think
It's-
she's going to bring some in her purse?
Some alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some here
Let's
somewhere,
turn
right?
it up.
Oh, I think there's in the freezer.
Honey, you don't need any out. You just need Gatorade.
I don't. No, seriously. I'm
my
high
chair
off
is
life.
sliding
I don't
down,
know.
but
Either
it's
that
okay.
or
Oh, is it?
delirium.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I keep shifting around because
Are you getting
Jazzy, don't
No, my
let
chair
us make
is-
you nervous. You know, you
We
got
don't-
your
we don't
vanilla
want
and
that to
chocolate
happen.
in
so
the
nervous.
easy.
I haven't been here in 2
You
months.
just got
right?
married. I mean, seriously. I mean, don't let us affect you.
How was your honeymoon?
I'm on it right now.
Oh, you've
I've been on it for 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, can we play some
And I
sappy
mean-
crap?
I know,
right
I
now?
mean,
right?
on it too.
Well, alrighty.
I think that
I think
deserves
Dennis
a little
and
sound effect.
I think Dennis and John Dorian are watching today. So hello.
Who's
Holla.
John Dorian?
He's our neighbor from Canada.
Oh,
who's
okay.
Visiting.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Nice.
I have such a bad. I just want to tell you, my allergies are so bad right now.
Because he goes between Palm Springs
that
and L.A.
I'm having vertigo
hard.
a little bit.
Are
so,
you?
Yeah. So I feel a little
Oh,
high, a little
no.
dizzy.
Life
Okay.
is so
Which is
hard,
good,
Jazzy.
right?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't want to make it all about me. But anyway,
As
Do you want
usual.
an Ativan?
an Ativan. No, as Dennis says, I'd rather complain than take a medication.
That's
Oh,
true. Suffer
Dennis.
through it.
So,
Nice.
Denise, congrats on your show, Denise's Dish. Yeah, tell
Thank
everybody again where
you.
they can follow you on Twitter and
Ooh, just go to Denise's Dish on the YouTube channel. And guys, I need some subscribers.
on.
Like it, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And this week we have something special for you guys. It's short and sweet, and it's called a seafood soiree.
wow.
Nice.
Ooh, we've got some seafoods marrying and mingling and all that fun stuff. and
fish.
tempting your tummy. Well, that's the cool part about it. It's actually just a dip recipe, but I
Oh.
actually take
Yummy.
and transform that into a stuffing and also a sauce to pour on top of catfish. So
I do that all the
check it
time.
out.
Wow.
Don't you?
Yeah.
You get your filet on, girl.
God,
and
not
your
many people
Jasper
can
said
do a
to me
catfish.
one night whenever you called me, what am I making for dinner?
I called her last week, and I was serious. I was like, "Well, I should let you go because I know it's dinner time." And what did you say?
I said I'm
Calling
calling the restaurant
delivery.
for a delivery right now.
I like that.
That's okay.
That's
hey, I do
good.
it too sometimes. It's
You
all
do?
good in the hood. Yeah.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite delivery go-to?
Chinese food.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yummy. See, we don't have a Chinese delivery. We just have an Italian place.
You have to be careful though with
Really?
Chinese restaurants.
If
you
I'm
know.
eating a little puppy, I mean
A little
so
kitty
be it.
cat.
As long as I don't
Oh,
know.
speaking of, it's
tender.
it's
It's tender and very well
what is the
seasoned.
kid? Boo Boo Kitty? Who? No, not Boo
Hello
Honey
Kitty.
Boo
Hello
Boo.
Kitty Con.
Hello Kitty
What
Con.
did I say? Boo Boo.
Jason.
I said, you said boo boo. I said honey boo boo.
Oh,
we'll talk
yeah.
about
We're gonna
that.
talk about that.
Jason Roselle was at the Hello Kitty Con.
Kitty
I
Con.
want to go to Hello Kitty Con.
But it's not a
It's
cat.
this
you know.
weekend.
What
It's
Hello
not
Kitty
a cat.
Con
They
is?
announced it this few months ago. It's not a cat. It's a little girl. It's a cartoon character. It's a little girl who walks upright. Cats walk on fours, but she has whiskers, right? I was just talking about this with a friend of mine.
No,
From,
she's a cat.
well, no, it came out a couple months ago in the press that she's definitely not a cat. So I thought all these little girls are going to kill themselves.
Okay,
Like,
I'm thoroughly confused. I'm
I'm totally
Please rewind.
Yeah, it's called Kitty. So it
well,
should be a cat.
Is
Lisa
this
knows.
based off of Hello Kitty, the little?
Yes.
Yeah,
thing
all
that's-
so
yes.
all the Hello Kitty stuff is she's a girl, not a kitty, not a cat.
So what is Hello Kitty Con? Where you get
Oh,
Hello
that's
Kitty
a whole
items?
thing of
Yeah.
nothing but Hello
You know,
Kitty.
like Comic-Con?
Yeah,
It's like a-
girl stop.
Yeah.
Just for Hello Kitty?
Yes, this
People are-
weekend. First
Is Hello
time.
Kitty that big?
Though this
Well,
weekend, we'll
and do
see.
you know it's been around since 1974?
No.
I didn't know that.
I had everything Hello Kitty as a young girl.
Now, isn't it bigger like in Asia?
It
Isn't
started
it a bigger...
well, but actually, the little girl is British. The creator also said, by the way, it's not a cat. She's a cartoon character. She's a British girl. So just to
Oh.
fuck with people.
Totally ruins
All
it
of
for
it.
us right
Okay,
now.
I'm thoroughly
It's like if
confused
what
right
is,
now. I
what's
really
that
am.
other
Moving on.
What's that other franchise? The American Doll thing.
Yes, the American Doll. You get the doll
Be
and
like
you
if
make it
suddenly they
like to
said
look like yourself.
Yeah, but it'd be like suddenly if they said the doll is a dog.
The doll is a pedophile.
Oh my.
Oh, you want to get right. You want to get right to Honey Boo Boo, don't you? Wow.
Wow, I'm so glad
Dara
that
is so blunt. It's so amazing. I love it. Whatever comes to her head.
She has no filter.
I actually have more of a filter now than I ever
American
did.
Girl
So
is a
you can
pedophile.
imagine. I am
Wait, you
so yes.
Why are you filtering yourself? That's what makes you you.
Well, thank you.
Don't filter, Dara.
Don't
Oh,
filter,
thank
Dara.
you.
Just give
unless,
it to
unless
him.
we're taking photos.
Just
and
give
then
it
we
to
want
him with no
filters.
lubricant, girl.
Oh my.
Ouch!
Oh,
Wow, that hurts.
man.
I am so glad that Honey Boo Boo Trash Family is
Oh,
off the air.
Finally.
Shame on you, TLC.
Tell us how you really feel. Why
Well,
are you shaming them?
no,
They
they
yanked
can't-
those
they can't-
suckers off just as soon as
No,
they
but-
found
No,
out.
But-
shame
but-
that they even had them on.
No,
to
but here's
begin
the
with.
thing, ladies. We found out recently TLC knew about all this before.
Of course they did.
Yeah. They knew about
Yeah.
it because the older
They don't
daughter.
care.
I've never watched the show, but the older
Neither have
daughter,
I.
Hannah. Oh, wait, do we have a caller?
We do.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's Ralph.
Hello, you're on the set with Jasper. Ralph.
Hi, Jasper. Planet Earth. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Steve, number one.
Denise. Hello, my darling. Can
Hello,
everyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
bitch, your voice is heard.
Oh, thank you. Hold on a second. Who do I listen to? Taylor, SWIFT. Okay, to Taylor, darling, thank you for everything. Listen, Taylor Swift is here at the show, and she wanted my
Okay.
autograph before the
What?
show started.
Are you kidding?
Taylor, I love you.
Wait,
He's full of
kidding.
shit.
He's kidding, right? She lives in
Tell
New
her to
York.
shake it off.
Taylor Swift is here in West Hollywood. It's fabulous. Listen, thank you so much for the opportunity to call in, Jasper. I so much appreciate it.
You're welcome, Ralph. So, congrats on the closing of your show.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say hello to Denise and to Dara.
Hey,
Hi,
Diva.
sweetie.
And say,
Hi, you guys. Denise, that pecan dish you made with that salad, girl.
Ow, you like that, baby?
Oh, that was so fierce, and you, as always, are so beautiful.
Thank
and let me
you.
just bring focus to your eye makeup.
thank you, Ralph.
Thank you. Oh, you did give
Wait,
me props
can
on
he
that,
see?
but I've
Can he-
retired that shadow. That's so
you did?
wrong. Isn't it so 1980s?
I need you to do my eyes, Denise, like that. They're beautiful. I
Well,
wasn't talking about
seriously?
your eyeshadow, Jasper. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh, I
I'll
thought you were talking to me.
I'll pass it down over to you since you love it so much. I kind of retired it and moved on. So
Since it's yeah.
Oh, but it looks so pretty, and that was a great episode. Dara, thank you for your support online, as always. And
You're
thank you for
welcome.
liking my joke.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ralph.
I always do.
Thank
we
you,
miss
Ralph.
you.
I know you're the best like that. Jasper, thank you for everything you have done for me and will continue to do for me and to me.
I'm sorry. No,
Four
just for
and
you.
two.
For a check. No,
Yeah.
make sure that after the play's closing, you get that residual check in tomorrow.
Yeah, oh, no, you will. Oh, that money is forthcoming. You know that.
I have
just wait.
PayPal. Do you want my PayPal? I'll give it to you later.
Okay.
Yeah, just give that to me later. Listen, I want to give a shout out to JW, our fierce engineer. Thank you, JW.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
J-Dub.
I'm glad you got
For
through.
getting me patched in. And I'd also like to say hi to our upcoming guests today, Jack Harding and Ilana Angel, to let them know I'm sorry I cannot be there. Wait, hold on a second. Taylor!
Oh.
No! There are concessions inside. Yeah. Oh, God.
Ralph,
She is so
hey,
hungry.
Ralph,
I told her to get some peanuts or something. Yeah.
I figured Vivica Fox would be there since you guys are such close, since you worked
Well,
together.
I thought Vivica would be here too, but she didn't show up. She's on the list, so you know a lot of people are no shows. We're sold out anyway, so I don't know
Bring
if Viv
some
will be able to
toilet
get it.
paper.
Say what?
What? Is she
Bring
gonna
some-
shit her pants?
No.
She just celebrated her
Wait.
50th or something, right? Not too long
Wait,
ago.
wait, Jasper, what did you say?
I said bring some toilet paper. Bless her heart. Anyway.
Oh my God!
I love
no, in case
Vivica.
you're crying,
I love Vivica.
Inside
Wait,
joke
didn't
alert.
she tinkle? She had a
Inside
tinkle.
joke alert.
She tinkled. I don't know. I'm one of her biggest fans. She's welcome here anytime.
you really are. You've really been supportive. But anyway, back to
You're
me
saying
because
that with
time
evil
is
in
limited.
your eye. There's
I
something
love
more to this
Vivica
story.
Fox. I love Vivica. Ralph worked with
Anyway,
her.
Jess. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it really should be about me right now. Thanks.
Well, I just
So,
put your
what-
picture up, so you're
I
full
can
focus
tell.
now with your picture of your
Denise,
mom
I think
and the
Denise,
flowers.
I think
John!
if you think way
John!
back, you might know. what I'm talking
JW,
about.
thank you so very much. Listen, we have
Stop
some fun
baby
people
brain.
in the audience today. We're completely sold out because, everybody waits until the last minute, which is fine. And but the show has been great. Jasper got a chance to see it with our good friend Stephen Grove Malloy, and they loved it, allegedly. And I am just so happy.
Ralph, he told me how fantastic you are and you steal the show.
That you really still
Always
the show.
does.
Dara, thank you. Jasper is so sweet. And Jasper,
Right.
as you know, Planet Earth is hard to please, and he really
yes,
enjoyed
he is.
what I got to do in the show.
Yes.
And I really am grateful for that constant support. Denise, as we both know, how he's always supportive to us. So
Very
I
much
do a
so.
good job in the play. We all do. There are 12 of us in the play, so it's really fun. Get to hobnob with really funny people in the show.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a great cast, and they're all really big comic performers.
Mm-hmm.
So for Ralph is really, his character's sort of the most grounded and a little bit most underplayed of them all. So can you imagine?
Where can we find it
The energy.
online? Because I'm looking for information
Well,
about
if you
it.
go to Facebook, it's Bitches the Play.
Okay.
So if you go to Facebook, Bitches the Play, and then there's a whole page up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been really exciting. Thank you for that. As you know, Sam Pancake was our guest
Yes.
last month.
Mr.
He also
Pancake,
stars
I
in the.
remember.
He's great in the show. He's very
He
good.
is really funny. Drew Drogi, who might be our guest in December if he's available, he also stars in the show. Each one of us have gotten rave reviews, so it's really been a nice month. It's been a great month. We did 6 weeks. We started October 3rd, and so it's been a month or 5 weeks, whatever. And tonight's closing. I'm ready to move on. And just to plug myself, I did.
You plug
hadn't
yourself.
mentioned this
You go.
because there's no money involved yet, but I am attached to an independent film. I've had a part written for me in that, and I'm going to be doing a musical reading of a Broadway-bound musical based on the music of the Pet Shop Boys this Sunday, another part that was written for me. So I'm really happy about those projects. And because I got a lot of visibility in this play, we'll see what happens next. And
Well-
Jasper, thank you for everything.
Well, Ralph, thank you so much, and congrats again on the play, and thanks for all the energy and time you put here on the show. We're going to miss you. And
And Jack Harding and you, I love that you guys play pirates together on the 1-800 commercial, because when I was looking at all his stuff, I was like, with your long, scraggly hair and his bald head and straggly beard, you guys would make such a dynamic duo.
I'm looking for that picture.
yeah, we could be really bad, like Georgia Deliverance rednecks together. Is that
Yes.
what
Oh,
you're saying?
totally. And doesn't he kind of remind you of Michael Jeter?
Yes, he does.
In this photo, he
Yeah,
has
so
a,
that
he
was
has a
really
braid in it.
And Dara, is Ilana Angel one of your contacts?
She is, and I've never met her, and I'm so excited to meet her. And I almost wished I would have asked her to come in a year ago.
Well,
I'm so grateful she's coming in
it's
today.
all about
Oh,
timing.
It's the face girl. Okay, yeah.
Oh my.
Listen, you got. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Taylor, it starts at 5:00. 5. Yes.
Hey,
Tell her that I adore her, and she's a good role model for young girls.
Ralph, can you tell Taylor? I love the fact that she's put up this whole virginal image, but she's probably been a real whore and skank the whole time in the bedroom.
Okay.
You know,
I like
I'm
that.
definitely let her know that. I'm going in for my half-hour call. Get ready for our vibrant show. You guys are the best. Denise, I love you.
I love you, too.
Dara, you're absolutely fierce. Jasper, I could not do any of this without you.
Thank you, Ralph.
Have a great
Break a
closing
leg.
night. Break a leg.
And bad times.
Okay, you guys. Bye, JW.
Bye,
Bye,
Ralph.
Tony Sweet. Oh, listen.
Oh.
And remember to thank our sponsors, Imagine That Productions and Tyrone Artworks and Wayman Productions.
We
she's,
did.
She's singing "That's
Thank
What Friends
you,
Are For"
honey.
for you.
Seriously,
Thank you,
Ralph.
Ralph.
Whatever you're on, I want it.
Yes.
That level of energy.
He's got to
Oh my
bottle it.
God.
Ralph-alicious.
I love it, you guys.
Bottle
Bye.
it. Give
Bye,
it to me,
Ralph.
baby.
Bye, Planet Earth. Bye.
Woo. His cholesterol is 480. Okay.
whole show in 5 minutes.
He's done. I'm done.
Yeah, we're
Aren't
tired.
you? I'm like,
I want a nap.
Let's just wrap it
it's
up.
time
and
for a
leave.
break.
Wow.
Let's just wrap it up and pack it up and go.
good old
That's it.
Ralph.
Good old Ralph Cole.
We're gonna miss him around here.
He's coming back next month.
Oh, okay. I thought
Diva.
I was misunderstanding. I thought he was that a I thought he was giving his notice.
I think he's
No.
saying he's out. I
Oh.
think he's saying he's got so much momentum going.
I
No.
figured he and Taylor. He's gonna be Taylor Swift's
Deuces.
bitch, I guess.
Well,
It's more like a
that's a good job.
biatch.
Biatch.
Yeah, it's more like a.
Speaking of biatches, why don't we get to a little entertainment dish before
Okay.
because Ilana Angel is going to be coming up.
Yes.
Do we want to bring her into the entertainment dish?
No, I'll do it on my
Oh,
own.
because you work alone. Go
I
ahead.
work alone.
Wow.
Okay.
What
well,
you got?
Okay, thank you. He's so cute.
He is.
So Halloween, we talked about Halloween when we weren't on the air, and Katy Perry dressed as a Cheetos person.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like in a
Flaming Hot
Cheetos-
Cheeto.
Flaming
Oh,
Hot
let me
Cheetos,
get
which
that
I thought was
picture.
really cute.
Yeah, it was.
Original.
Did you see that? It
I
was
did.
really
I didn't see the
cute.
photo.
I'm gonna
Well,
get it
and
right
I,
now.
I appreciate that she didn't dress like a hooker. We talked about this.
Well,
Why
she
do
does
women?
that every day. I mean,
I mean, that's her
it's
usual.
different. She's
Yeah, so she
performing.
changed it up.
So yeah, I thought that was cute.
Just remember, she was married to Russell Brand. That's a
I know.
strange one.
We
right?
all have, oops marriages.
But we like him.
sometimes.
He's interesting.
He is interesting.
he's
Yeah.
interesting,
But
but I
would you
don't
have sex-
think it's a sedative or what do you call it? Sedative? What the hell?
A scrub down.
A sedative. Would I have sex with him? No.
No, but I mean,
But I'd have
Here.
sex with Liam Neeson. I'm just putting it out there
he's
right
got
now.
a big penis
Liam
apparently.
Neeson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Katie's.
'Cause he can
I
I
don't-
have a
Regulate.
big old crush on even the boys know I have a big crush on Liam Neeson.
He could
well,
regulate
he has a
on
big,
you, girl.
a big
Oh,
penis.
he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Okay,
big
Jasper.
penises. Yeah.
Okay, so
No
how's
comment.
Amanda Bynes is out of control again.
Poor
Are you seeing
Amanda.
that? Yeah.
But her
I
parents.
thought she was in confinement.
Yeah. Well,
Well, no,
she
she's
got
out of confinement now.
Did
yeah.
you hear the whole
Womp,
story
womp,
at the
womp.
Mel's Diner that she went
Which
there?
one on Sunset?
I love Mel's Diner.
She went to Mel's Diner and confided in the waitress, and the waitress went on Access Hollywood and told everything that she said.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Can celebrities not confess to people?
Wow.
Yeah.
At a public,
But
a
she wasn't
place?
mean about it. She wasn't mean. Like
what
the
did
waitress
the
wasn't
waitress
mean
tell
about it.
her? Tell.
Just listen to her talk and all that. She
Wow.
ordered so much food, and she did not want to. She did not eat all the food, so she actually had it removed from the bill because she ordered so much that she couldn't
Oh my
eat.
God.
So she's like, I didn't eat that, so please remove it.
She's out
If
of
a
control.
celebrity can't trust a waitress at a diner, who can they trust?
Nobody.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And they said where she was from and her name and all of that. The waitress at
Oh.
Mel's
So
Diner.
sad.
Access Hollywood this weekend? Because I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
Wow.
it was this weekend.
so
it was
sad.
recently. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love Mel's Diner.
Who
Ken and
can
I
she
used to
trust?
go there
I'm
all the
serious.
time.
Poor
That's-
Amanda.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I could go and confide at
Well, she
Mel's
was
too,
actually
but-
nice. I mean, the waitress was nice about it, but
Right.
she was given an inside story to testifying that she is having some mental issues.
Well, she
Oh,
clearly.
Because she
she
was
is,
talking by
clearly.
herself, like she was talking to herself. I don't think she
Oh.
was on the phone or anything like that.
Maybe
And
she was
kept
rehearsing her
saying,
lines for her audition.
Maybe you never
She's
know.
not acting anymore.
You never know.
Denise,
She retired.
But
come down from that bubble.
but
trying
she,
to help the
I know
girl.
you
Yeah.
are. I love Amanda.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I
Get
love
out
her.
of jail free card.
One of
yeah,
my
no.
yeah, one of my favorite movies that she did was something about
Easy 8?
No,
Easy.
Love Wrecked.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a really funny movie. We had the director on the end.
Well, I mean, it was clear when
Yeah.
she was on her medication, she was fine.
She's
Yeah.
doing fine.
She just,
She
yeah.
was in school. She was
But
riding her bicycle.
It's
on the
really
right
sad.
side of
I was
the-
reading the other day that schizophrenia tends to appear in
Late
between
20s.
like 18 to late 20s or somewhere in there, and it hit her right.
Is that what they're saying? Schizophrenia
yeah,
for her?
apparently. That's,
Okay.
yeah.
well, I always thought she was a brilliant actress. You know,
Yeah.
as far as her comedic timing and stuff
Right.
like that, I
Right.
thought she was really, really
And
good.
she
Yeah.
had no problems as a child actress.
Right,
It all
right.
happened after.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
It is sad.
It
But
is.
her parents did get conservatorship until
Again.
2015.
Which
Good.
she was not happy about.
Maybe they. I know. Well, of course not.
Well, she was
Nobody
going to
would be.
design school downtown.
Fit 'em,
Yeah.
yeah.
Apparently,
Mhm.
she started sort of
Yeah.
acting up in class.
So wait,
Yeah.
the parents have conservatorship, but they can't regulate her.
Well-
No,
and
they
her
actually can't.
Comings and
They
going?
can regulate her money, but they
Mm-hmm.
cannot regulate her psychiatric care, which is a little odd. You think that they
Yeah.
would get to
That
do everything?
But didn't they before have that kind of?
They
like,
had it
they
when
had
she was
something.
in the psych ward, when she was in
Institution
the
Yeah.
or
hospital,
something.
Right.
Yeah.
and then she got out, and I think she was living with them, right?
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
everything-
saying. She was.
Yeah.
I
But
think
she's
living
even,
with them when she
she's
was going
even
to-
now
I don't
saying
know.
that her dad molested her and all this
Yeah.
weird stuff.
But then she took it back. She
Oh, she
said
did?
it, and then she took it back.
Okay.
She retracted it. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
he's
she
a
might have been having
he's a
an
dentist
episode
in
of
Woodland
some-
Hills, right?
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah, he still practices.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine? You're just going for a checkup.
Yeah,
and you're
no.
like, How's Amanda doing?
Yeah, no.
Sad.
No. Okay, Housewives.
Womp,
womp.
They're
Oh.
filming Beverly Hills Housewives season 5 right now.
With Lisa Rinna and
With Lisa
Eileen
Rinna
Davidson.
and Eileen Davidson.
Who
And
else is on
I
there?
haven't really heard much. The regulars, Lisa
Is Vanderpump
Vanderpump,
on there?
Yolanda Foster, Kim and Kyle. I heard that Kim's off the wagon.
Oh, that's even
They were in
better.
Amsterdam, and she started
Drinking?
partying
Chug
again.
it,
Good for her. Because
Yeah.
there's nothing
That's
better.
gonna make the show.
She was boring when she was sober.
She was very
She
boring.
was boring.
Yeah.
You're right.
So good, Kim.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Kim because she seems kind of white trash.
And I think that
and I like
Adrian
white
Malouf and
trash.
Camille Grammer are coming back for a little bit
Adrian
of it too.
needs to come back.
Adrian Malouf, yeah.
She got rid of her boy toy. Why not?
No, she still has a boy toy.
Well, she must have got a new one.
She
Which
might have a new
face
one.
is she
I think
coming
she
up
had
with?
one. and then
She's dating one of the Anheuser-Busch youngins,
Oh,
someone from that family.
wow.
Oh, from the family. I thought you
From
were
the
saying
family.
a model
Oh.
for Anheuser. I was about to say.
No,
that's
no,
a, that's a
no,
new
no,
low.
no, no. Like
Okay.
the grandson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Free beer. That's cool.
Well,
Free beer.
well, wait a second.
You gotta have
Denise
priorities.
is always thinking.
Adrian is the one. Her husband was the plastic surgeon.
Yes,
that's on that
yes.
E
He's the one
show.
that's on Botch.
Botch.
He's on
Yeah.
Botch.
with
With
Heather
Dr.
Page
Dubrow.
Kent's-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But Adrian had a lot of. She
Yeah.
had a lot of stuff going
She looks
on.
kind of like the cat lady from
Well,
New
you
York.
can get it for free.
Yeah, but I mean,
Your husband
kind
can
of like. Are we
tweak
going to
you
talk
up
about
every weekend.
Renee Zellweger?
We can talk about Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, I mean, what
I
do you
thought people were mean about her.
Well,
JW, what do you
JW,
think?
right? Here's my thing. If you when you look,
My mama taught me if I have nothing to say, don't.
I love
nothing
Renee
good to
Zellweger,
say, don't
but
say it
here's
at
the
all.
problem: if you're a public person and you become completely unrecognizable and you go on the red carpet, are people not supposed? Is she shocked that people are commenting on how
No,
she
I'm
looks?
sure she's not shocked, but God, people are just haters on the internet. It's like, really?
Yeah,
Well, let's
they
see
are.
what you look like. Why don't you post a picture of yourself?
But the
before you
worst part,
start
though, is
ragging about
rather
her?
than just say, "I've had some work done." What is wrong with these bitches
Well,
who
that
just
was
say-
the thing.
She
The
said,
way she came back
I'm living
and
in a
said-
different place now, and I'm glad I look different. It's water and Pilates, I guess. I mean,
She just shouldn't have said anything at all. Now that's the only thing
Right.
Yeah,
I haven't.
say
You
nothing.
just don't say
Say
anything or
nothing.
whatever. Or, yeah, just
Because they've all had work.
say my
Crawf-
name. Say my name.
Cindy
Yeah.
Crawford's had work done. Cindy Crawford's had work
Nothing
done.
was-
It's not her beauty enhancement.
No, she's had work done. It's obvious.
I'm putting up a before and after, so you
Yeah.
can
Of
see.
Renee.
of Renee.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
liked
okay,
her before.
Can I really break it down? When I saw the footage of Renee
Yes.
I really didn't think twice about it. Like
Right.
I didn't understand what everybody was talking about.
Right.
But then when I saw the pictures on the side of each other, then I was like, she okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
I didn't think twice
Right,
about it whenever
right,
I saw it. Just
right.
like,
But
I haven't
apparently
seen her in
that-
so long. That's nice to she's coming out again.
Apparently, when she was on the carpet, the photographers didn't know who she was. Like her publicist had
Oh, I see.
to then write her name
Oh,
on one
wow.
of those pieces of paper
Really?
and go back up with
Ouch.
her again.
I thought it still looked like her. I did, but I didn't realize how drastically different
Right.
she looked until they put the side by side.
And she's been sort of
Then
out of
I
the
was
public
like,
eye
oh,
for a
wow.
while.
She has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she really did stay out of the public
To
eye for
heal.
a reason to whatever
with
she did.
Pilates and water. or
Pilates
whatever.
and
Well,
water.
just like old girl who said she changed her makeup and that's why her lips look so voluptuous.
Oh, the little Kardashian. The
Oh,
Jenner
Kylie
girl?
Jenner.
Lisa Rinna. Just
Oh,
kidding.
right.
Just
Well,
kidding.
Lisa admits
Lisa
it. That's
admits
the whole
it.
thing.
Yes.
Either
And she
don't
got it
say,
out.
or either don't say
Right.
anything, or just be
Lisa
open.
took it out. She took
Yeah.
it out of her
She
lips.
took it out on
Yeah.
her reality show.
Yeah, she took them out.
Oh, Dara and
Yeah.
I are the only two people that watched
The
the
implants. I did watch
She
that
had
show.
a
show. I did too.
Yeah. But Harry
I didn't know she
Hamlin
had
will
a
not be
reality.
on the Beverly Hills Housewife because he
Good.
said it'll ruin his whatever career.
Well, he's got a career. No,
He's
girl.
on, Mad
He's
Men.
on Mad Men and
Okay.
another series.
Okay.
He's on 2 series
Right.
Okay.
right now. So yeah, he actually
Okay, good for him. I didn't know that. I don't watch Mad Men.
But Eileen
anymore.
Davidson is married to one of the
Van Patten?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Jimmy or Timmy? Or
I just think it's kind of bizarre that all these actresses are going on it now.
now it's going in the reverse. There's a girl from House of Pain that's now on the new Atlanta Housewives. She went
Oh, wow.
from being a legit actress
Right.
to
And
yeah.
you know Bethany's going to go back on New York,
yeah. I saw
which
her.
I think is a little weird.
Why?
I
Why?
saw her interviewed.
Exactly. You have enough money. Why? Because she
But-
needs the attention.
But
It's
did you
that-
see?
that-
She
Did
said,
you see her wear her
That's the-
daughter's pajamas?
Yeah,
You know, I personally didn't freak out at that either
because Denise does it
because I do it all the
with
time.
Jordan.
Yeah, when I can't find, I haven't washed
Right.
clothes in a while. You know,
Right.
hers are always clean, so you know I do
Right.
what I gotta do. But no, I'm joking. But no, I honestly didn't like freak out when I saw that. It was kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe she can wear
Right.
a 2-3-year-old's clothing.
I
but-
know.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, we really need to take our
Oh,
first break
okay.
because Alana's here and
Oh, she
ready
is?
to come
Yay.
on
Is
in.
she
So,
inside?
Yeah, we'll pick up on hot topics when we
Okay.
come back, right?
Woohoo!
We're going to take our first break. You've been listening to and watching On the Set with Jasper Cole, and I may be here, I may not be, because these bitches can run the whole show. We'll be right back.
You're back on the set with Hollywood's bad guy, Jasper Cole. Here's Jasper Cole.
Woohoo! All right, howdy, and welcome back to On the Set with Jasper Cole. We're in our second hour almost on this Sunday worship service. One come all. We're non-denominational. We're Science of Mind. We're Jewish. We're Catholic. We're Southern Baptist. We're not Scientologists. Is there a Scientologist in the room?
No.
Ilana's probably, as I just insulted our guest. We are so happy. First of all, let me say welcome back to Dara Zane Scully.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back.
You're welcome.
Good. And Denise Boutte.
Denise Boutte.
Hello, darling.
Scoot in towards the mic.
Get into
can
that
hear you.
big black thing.
I'm just scared.
And
of
then
it. It's so big.
producer extraordinary J.W. or John Williams.
You got it.
J.W. would be for John Williams.
You got it. That's why I did
Thanks for holding this ship
The other
together.
the younger John Williams.
There you go.
And Dara's older, barely older, and I was told to say the best sister, Lisa Harper,
best
is in the room.
Is that what Lisa
Get
made you
around.
say?
Yes.
Did you pay him to say that?
No, I just said it.
These are
Because
some gorge gals.
Whatever sister's
She
here is
doesn't
the
want to be on
best-
camera. I put her on.
And she's
Sister.
so hip and
She
hot
is-
and cute.
she is
Oh my
cute.
god.
yes.
She
She's
didn't
the only
plan
si-
on being on camera, and
She's the only sister that got nominated to the homecoming court, but we're not bitter.
Oh,
we're
you
not
that
bitter.
girl? Me too, girl. High five.
Denise was homecoming queen.
Oh yes, I was in my country school.
And you know what?
North
You know
Vermilion
the-
High.
Now, you know,
Bless 'em.
homecoming girls are the biggest sluts ever. Although I don't think
I didn't
you
sleep
were.
my way
Lisa
to the
probably was.
top. No, I actually didn't at that moment.
No.
Not till I got to Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Before Kevin or after Kevin? During
Oh,
Kevin.
only
During.
Kevin.
By the way, your husband is Darlene.
He
And mine's
is.
Kevin too.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
How crazy
Kevin's
is that?
great.
Yeah, but they hide they hide away when
They
we're
do.
being crazy.
They do. But you know
Yeah.
what? They allow us to be who we are.
Oh yeah, completely.
That's what you got. They might
Yeah.
laugh. Like Kevin's in the corner. He's videotaping like, oh, she looks so stupid. She's gonna laugh later on.
But we all know in both cases that the Kevins are the real boss and they rule the house.
Oh yeah, they're no pushovers.
Right.
They're not
Oh
pushovers.
no, just
It's the-
because
it's
somebody's
the-
quiet doesn't mean they're a
Well,
pushover.
Kevin Boutte's not really quiet, is
No.
he? No.
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 Kevin
It-
Scully's quiet.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have a house full of quiet men. That's why I'm on Twitter so much. I have men. They're just everybody's
You have
quiet.
a lot of testosterone
Nobody
in your
talks.
house.
A lot.
When Auntie Wendy came to stay, she talks a lot. My Auntie Wendy, Kevin's like
Shut her up.
tired.
Really?
Yeah,
His brain's just
because
like,
it's like so much talking. Yeah.
Well, speaking of talking,
Yes.
let's introduce our
Yes.
next guest because she is a
I'm so
blogger.
happy she's here.
Yeah, Dara's going to introduce
Yes, Ilana
Angel. Woohoo! All right.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
from the Jewish Journal.
Thanks for having me.
I know. I'm so. Like I said, had I known she'd say yes, I would have asked her out a year ago.
Wow.
I would have said yes a year ago.
I know, and I just didn't know. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so happy to meet you because I already feel like I know you because we're on Twitter together.
Thanks for having me. It's exciting.
Well,
Yes.
Twitter sisters.
Thank you.
Twitter's bad. It's a bad place.
Well, it's funny. My husband actually hates Twitter because he thinks that people are so nasty. I says, if you find the groups of people that are fine, but unfortunately, Ilana, and she can talk about that, she does get some Twitter hate. I just every now and again I'll go on your page and I'll see all these people, and I think, oh, what are they bothering? It's weird. It's like, who are they? Explain. First, tell us about your journey of how you became a blogger. Have you done that for how many years? Tell us about yourself.
Well, it's an interesting story. I wasn't a writer to start off with. I studied accounting at university, and I was living in LA. Was married. I had a little baby, and decided to get divorced when my son was very, very small, a few months old, and when my son was about 5, I guess, started to date and reestablish. You forget that you're a woman and you're just a mom, and decided that I'd had enough of that and I was going to start dating, and went on a date with quite a couple nice people. I had a couple relationships here and there, and then went out on one particular date with one particular man who happened to be Jewish, who was an asshole.
Wow.
I'm Jewish. I only date
Right.
Jews, kind of my thing.
Right.
And he was a douchebag. And I wrote a letter to the editor of the Jewish Journal here in LA, and I said, just FYI, this guy was an ass, and if this is what it means to date somebody Jewish, then I'm screwed.
I'm out.
And LA sucks ass. So
Right.
do something, like fix it, because this is so not nice. And the editor called me and offered me a job as a writer based on the letter.
Wow.
And I started a blog called Keeping the Faith, where I wrote about my dating and my just
It's
life
wonderful.
and my worldview.
Yes,
very
as a-
heartfelt.
I've been, yes,
Thanks.
I've
Really
been reading
heartfelt.
it.
Thank you. It's
And a lot of thought.
How long have you been at the Jewish Journal?
For probably a little over 5 years,
Oh,
a
wow.
long
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
And so it's a great blog, and it's very popular, and I appreciate people going on the journey with me. And one day, after another particularly bad date, which apparently is kind of my thing, and
Well, it got you a job. You might
right?
as well
Hello.
keep doing
Sure
it, right?
Amen. And
Right.
so I was feeling a little not about like writing about my own life, which is what I do. It's a pretty personal and open, opinionated look at my life. I watched The Real Housewives for the first time and decided, I'll just blog about this because this is fucking.
This is the train
Can
wreck.
I say
Wait,
fucking?
You can say
Say
whatever,
whatever.
you
you
want.
want. It's internet.
So I
Fucking
thought
nice.
that was fucking
Wait,
interesting.
Wait, which housewife? Which?
Beverly Hills?
You know what? I don't remember. It
Right.
may
Maybe
have
it was
been
Orange County because that was the
Oh.
first one.
Yeah, it may have been Orange County.
Yeah.
And I wrote a blog about it, and people went nuts, and it went viral, and it became this really kind of popular thing. And at the time that I had written it, there'd been a horrific bus accident in Israel, and a little girl had been hurt in Tel Aviv, and it was the front page of the Jewish Journal. But then on the front homepage of the Jewish Journal, there's a little tab on the side that would list the most popular stories. So here was this poor girl who'd had this horrible accident, but the number one story was The Real Housewives of Orange County.
That tells you a lot.
And I was mortified. And so then I started a second blog so that Keeping the Faith could stay kind of on my Jewish worldview and my own personal travel. And then Keeping It Real became a blog about reality television, which has blown up and become this crazy, popular, insane clusterfuck. And I love it. And I get paid to watch reality television.
She gets paid to watch reality.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
And I feel very blessed. And I work for this very large and well-respected and important Jewish website, which I'm proud to do because I'm Jewish and it's important to me. But it's interesting because I get a lot of hate because people who aren't Jewish judge my Judaism, thinking that a Jew wouldn't call someone a whore.
Oh,
but
please.
if you're a whore, then you're a whore.
Right.
And clearly they have never seen a Joan Rivers show.
Right. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
But reality television brings out a lot of opinions about people. And so if you align with someone, then they follow you and they're supportive and they love you. And if you don't, then
They hate
it's
you.
on.
They
It's
come after you,
on.
don't
It's
they?
crazy.
She's had some
But it's
crazy
free-
stuff.
It's kind of like free publicity, though.
Yeah.
Well, it is to a
Yeah,
certain
but
point. And
sometimes
listen,
they go a little overboard with Ilana.
it's a little
really?
bit crazy.
It's
Oh, yeah.
weird.
There have been death threats and there have been, tweeting of my home address and my phone number and some really, really
my
interesting things. And it's all about
word.
reality television, which is fascinating.
Right.
But
That
I'm a
passionate,
writer.
right?
I'm not
Yeah.
on reality television. I write. And so the amount of hate that I get is really it's fascinating.
It's so weird because it's like these people that are so full of hate and they're maybe sticking up for somebody that you think is stupid on, they don't even know these people. What do they care?
Well, they
Just-
think they know because
just-
they watch the show.
But it's
yeah.
silly. It's just read it and move on, or don't read her blog and move
Right.
on.
But I understand it a little bit because the Keeping the Faith blog is so people have been reading that blog for years. They've watched my son grow up. They've seen me go through love and loss and the death of my father and all these things. And so it happens a lot at Starbucks in Sherman Oaks because apparently there's a big Jewish Journal readership there. But I'll be in line at Starbucks and I'll get to the front and the barista will say, "Oh, somebody bought your coffee today." And then when the person's leaving, they'll say, "Ilana, keep the faith." So these
That's
people
nice.
feel that they know
That's
me,
nice.
and
Well, that part is nice.
and it's lovely. So there's lovely parts of that. I remember
And Vivian, we were
and
going to
Vi-
talk about her.
that I made up Vivian, which is a fascinating
Yeah,
story.
no, I don't.
But
I don't really see you as a liar.
I don't lie because
Yeah.
I'm old and then I forget what I lied about and I just
Exactly.
get
Yeah.
fucked.
It's
so
too
there's
hard.
no
It's
too
point
much
in
work
lying.
and
The
Yeah.
lying, it's so true,
But-
isn't it? When you don't lie, you don't have to worry.
It's safety.
It's
Right.
so.
But I can
yeah.
understand how people
Yeah.
get so involved in reality television because from my blog, people feel that they know me and they share my life. So I understand the delusion a
limit.
little bit.
To a limit.
But the hate's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I get a lot of hate because of the Brandy Glanville, Leanne Rimes situation.
Right.
Now, why do you hate Leanne Rimes so
First of all,
much?
I don't,
Which is she?
I don't hate Leanne Rimes. I've never met her.
But
I
you
don't
hate
know
what
her. I happen to think she's a whore, and I believe if you look up whore in the dictionary, by definition, she is in fact a whore.
Wow.
But that's just my opinion.
Right.
But
then so would Tori Spelling and a lot
Tori
of other.
Spelling's a whore.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie. God bless
Right.
her. She does amazing things. But let's not forget that the woman was also once a whore.
Right.
And so I don't know.
Let's just call a whore a whore.
Call a whore a whore. I don't know her. I have nothing against her. God bless her. She tried to have me arrested recently.
Who,
which was
Leanne?
Yeah, Leanne Rimes, which is really
At her concert.
At her concert. I went to see a concert, tweeted that I was coming because all of her fans were writing me saying, Ilana, it's not nice that you judge her so unfairly when you've never heard her sing. And I said, well, okay, I'll go hear her sing. I bought a ticket.
So you were like, hey.
Went to the concert, arrived, was greeted by the Los Angeles County Sheriff, and was escorted off the property by gunpoint because she felt that I was a threat to her life.
Gunpoint? They had a gun on you?
Guns drawn. Yeah, guns blazing.
So
It was
you never
awesome.
got to hear her sing?
I never got to hear
I
her
hope
sing.
people got pictures of that.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
I
that's
posted pictures on my
ridiculous.
Twitter. It was
okay,
awesome.
I have to look. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But you know what? Listen, I get it's okay. She doesn't have to like me, and she can be unhappy about it.
She really, though, goes out of her way, though, too.
I don't know her. I know Brandy. Brandy and I have met, and we have socialized, and I know her family, and
And she's Canadian, right? Or
no.
No.
Brandy's not
from
No.
Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking of Tori Spelling's.
You're thinking
Sorry,
of
so
Dean
yeah,
Mc-
Dean McDermott is
I'm on
Dean
the other
McDermott.
side. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
from Toronto.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know these people.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I don't have, these fantasies about being best friends with Brandy Glanville. We're not. I know her and I think she's lovely. And I don't know Leanne. But if you want to go to the core of why I just despise her so much, is I think that she's completely inappropriate and crosses boundaries in terms of her husband's children.
I do agree about the kids.
And my ex-husband got married when my son was 5, and she's a crazy person. And she makes Leanne Rimes look like fucking,
Mother
Princess
Teresa.
Diana. I mean, she's just an unkind person, and she's crossed a lot of boundaries with me. And so when I see Leanne do things that I just think
Calling
are
them
hurtful,
her children and
her kids, and my, listen, there's nothing as a
You shouldn't post pictures of your
Somebody else's
husband's kids.
Just
I
don't
think it's,
fucking do
or
it.
your kids, period.
just don't do it.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you. So,
Yeah.
being that you cover reality TV, did you watch Eddie and Leanne's show?
I did.
And then
It was
covered- did you-
painful.
I did,
to
and I
watch.
wrote about it. It was a stupid show.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
stupid people.
Did it actually run its
It
Yeah,
did.
I
It
think
did.
it
All
has
the episodes
9
were good.
episodes or
I
7.
think I
or
watched a
something.
half
I think
of the
it
first
was
one.
8 episodes. I think more people read my blog about the show than actually watched the show.
It was hard
which
to
is
watch.
why it's been canceled.
I'd only watch it if I got
Yeah.
paid
The
for
only
it,
person
like
I
you
liked on
did.
the show was Leanne's father. He was interesting, the old dad from who,
Weird. Listen, they're just weird people.
But-
But God bless them. They're
but
making a
didn't-
living.
But didn't you find what? This is the only thing I learned from that show. Episode 1, when she went to the record company, and she had been under a 20
Yeah, that's
year
crazy.
record
20
and
contract.
signed a contract in a room by herself
20
with
years.
nobody in
With
the,
nobody.
from
That's
the
what he
And
company.
she was finally getting.
That's what he said.
Yeah, she was getting the first episode. She was getting finally released from her 20-year contract. Now, I guess her dad put her in that. I don't know, but anyway.
20 years.
And she sat in a room with nobody from
Nobody
the record
was there.
company by herself
No
signing a piece of
husband.
paper. It's
No
just weird.
husband.
It was just weird. Listen, she's weird. I don't, God bless her. I don't care. Like, I really am. People seem to think that I'm somehow invested in her life. I really could give a rat's
Right.
ass. All I'm saying is that if you're a public person and you're going to go out in public and do things, I've never written about her for no reason.
Right.
I write about reality television. I write about celebrities in pop culture. And if a celebrity does something that's of interest to me, I'm going to write about
Right.
it.
Now,
so if
who-
she does want me to write about it, then she should shut the fuck
the
up.
fuck
Who do you
up.
really love in reality TV? Because I don't want to spend a lot of time on Leanne just because.
I don't really.
Who do you love that maybe you've met and you really were impressed with?
I've met a lot of people in the reality world.
Lisa
and
Vanderpump?
I like. She's really very,
She's
very
lovely.
pretty
I've met her
and
too.
lovely.
I've
She's
met-
very
We've
pretty
all-
in
we've all
person.
met Lisa.
I
I've-
love
yeah.
Very
her.
I've seen her
beautiful.
twice and she's been
I think
lovely.
she's regal.
Lovely.
There's something
She's
about
really,
her.
Lovely.
really
Classy.
pretty.
Yeah.
I really liked her.
Yeah.
I really like Teresa Giudice was lovely on the phone with me. I've interviewed her a couple times, and she was really, really great. I loved her. Melissa Gorga, on the other hand, is ridiculous.
Right. Okay.
And the whole time I spoke with her, she wouldn't answer a question without checking with her publicist. And I
Okay.
could hear her rattling papers.
Okay.
In comparison to Teresa, when I interviewed her, she was at the grocery store. Adriana was little, and she was holding an Adriana. They were like having a conversation in the grocery store, and Teresa's walking. Oh, hi, we need chicken. Ilana, hang on, I'm getting chicken. Like she was by
Down
herself
home.
in the grocery store.
Right, right.
I don't really have opinions about these
Right.
people either way. I don't care. I
Right.
get paid a lot of money to sit around and watch reality television. So,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to do it.
Have you thought about taking what you do onto another medium, be it TV or radio? Or
Yeah, you
were
Like
doing
right here.
that one for
I
a
did
while.
a thing for an online network for a while, Bite Size. We tried that out.
Oh, yeah.
I get offered different things. It's hard for me. I walk a fine line because the blogs are very popular, and I appreciate so much that people watch it. But the keeping the faith blog is really
So it's
what
hard
I care
to
about.
You got to balance that out.
Yeah,
with-
and so it's hard. I don't want to be in that space. I like to write about it, but
Right.
Right.
I write about it and then I'm done. I'm not really invested in these people on
Right,
any
right,
level that
right.
matters.
But it's very telling that, like you said, you have the Keeping the Faith column, and then this other one.
Keeping It
takes-
Real.
I mean, Keeping It Real. Then
No,
this-
she has
no.
two.
Yeah, but the one.
Keeping it faith
you,
first.
You
yeah.
would think more people, I mean, that's your heartfelt stories and blah, blah, blah.
That's
and
the
then-
more popular blog. That's the one that that resonates with people. That's the one where, it changed the course of my life.
Right.
But the Keeping the Real one is where people are more vocal about it.
That's
Right.
more salacious.
That's the
terms
more
of-
about the reality
crazy.
TV. Keeping it real
Right.
reality TV.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Do you just do reality TV, or do you comment on
I comment
television
about
in general?
Right. anything pop culture, anything celebrity wise, anything that I think's interesting. Listen, I'm just like everybody else. I'm
Yeah.
not an expert. I'm not a critic. I sit at home and I watch the stuff and I have opinions about it. I happen to be particularly opinionated,
Right.
And fearless.
That's part
in,
of the faith.
in the way that and you have to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just don't give a shit about a lot of things. I don't.
I
And
like
reality
that.
television is fun. It's really funny.
It's
to
the only
watch.
thing I watch.
I mean,
because
Tori Spelling is.
Oh.
It's just the greatest thing in the world. She's fascinating. I mean,
Yeah.
she's just a fucking train wreck.
I
And you
just-
can't turn away.
I just can't watch her anymore though, because I just think she's just a whore for money.
You know what I thought though? The two photos from the bed or whatever in the hospital, that was enough.
Yeah.
Oh, with her Ebola mask.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
the
Child
other one
Protective
with the
Ser-
hashtag or whatever, her show
Yeah.
or whatever. I was
Right.
like, okay, I'm done.
All I think
Like,
about is if she stayed married to the first husband, she would have been left in the will. That's the bottom line. Aaron Spelling knocked her out of the will
But-
because she got rid of the first
but
husband
Candy still has
and
all the
married this
money.
trash bag.
No, I don't think that's true. I think she, first
No,
of all,
she
she
says
got
it.
a lot of money. Well, first of all, everything she says is a crock of shit, so you
Oh,
can't
right,
believe anything she says.
right.
Right.
She did get a lot of money from the passing of her dad. He did what I think a lot of parents do. He left it to the remaining,
To the-
to the living
to the
spouse.
mother, yeah.
And then you hope that the mother's going to then do right by her children.
Right.
That Tori has an unhealthy relationship with her mother had nothing to do with her father not having a relationship with her. He left the same amount of money to both the son and the daughter. She squandered her money. She's a fame whore. She'll fuck herself for money in front of people. And I feel sad for her, and I feel really sad for her kids.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I almost feel like
Yeah.
Child Protective Services should be called in because
Yeah.
she's like exploiting them on reality TV.
Yeah,
the way
it's
she
really
is.
gross.
Well, that's what I think is so interesting, that they don't step in.
Right.
I think that there have been instances within Leanne Rimes' Twitter life where people should have stepped in and done something. I think this whole Honey Boo Boo thing is
Horrendous.
mortifying to me.
Yes.
Okay, so what's
because-
the scoop that I didn't get? That
They
you
got
said-
they got let go because the mom is dating a child molester.
Okay,
that
I
No,
read
molested-
that, but I was
but-
commending the network for getting
Well,
it,
No,
the
they-
access
no, but
as soon as they found out. But
Well,
you're
let's
saying
let
it
Ilana
before.
tell us.
But what's important to note is that the man that she's dating was convicted and served 10 years for abusing her own daughter
Hannah,
sexually.
the older.
So he abused her daughter, spent 10 years in prison, and now she's dating him again, which is mind-boggling to me.
Yes.
And she went on her show and went on social media and said that Sugar Bear, who's little Ilana's dad, said that he was cheating and that's why she was kicking him out. But he never really cheated. It was her that was back with this man. And so TLC canceled the show. They paid everybody out of their contract
Right.
except for the mother because she broke the
Morals
clause.
Don't you love they have a morals clause
right?
for reality TV?
But she still has her child, and that convicted sex offender is still in the home
You're
with her
right.
child.
I didn't even-
and the older
oh.
daughter, who's now married and has a baby of her own, is going on every place that will have her, saying, "Listen, this is fucking gross. Like this man touched me. We forced me to have oral sex with him. He served 10 years in prison, and my little sister's in that house. And listen, we don't know, but that nobody is stepping in to help this little girl is just."
That's pretty.
I thought
twisted.
that was
Mind-boggling.
illegal.
That's
I thought
pretty
that there was a law that kept
Well,
sex
I guess
offenders
because
away
he
from.
served his time.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know.
He's still a
isn't
sex
there
offender for
something?
life.
He was actually, according to Wendy
don't
Williams.
know.
Good question.
But no,
I don't know.
something. What he actually was charged with. What he actually served time for. He's not required to register as a sex offender based on what he was charged with.
Yeah, I read something like that, and I think that California has different laws than Texas
Right.
or
It's
Arkansas.
If you go to
wherever
jail
they
for
are.
10 years for any of that, I mean, come on. You don't have
10
to
years.
register
Well,
after you get
also,
out.
Forcing
I
her
heard
to have oral
this
sex.
week that TLC.
While the sister was in the bed with them.
And TLC knew about this.
Why the little Ilana, the little
Not Ilana. Ilana wasn't born yet. It was the other
Other one.
pumpkin, I guess, was 4. So she's in bed with her sister while he's having inappropriate relations with this child who's only 10. And that mother then has him near her children. Are you kidding? I
Wow.
will fucking
That breaks
kill
my
you
heart.
if you touch my kid.
That
I'll
breaks
kill
my
you.
I mean,
Right.
you're all parents right here, all 4.
That breaks my heart. to
Well,
hear
yeah.
something
Apparently,
like
though,
that.
TLC Hannah's now telling Extra that TLC knew about all this before. Apparently, Hannah had not spoken to the mother, and then when they got the reality show, they sort of mended a little bit. But TLC knew about him, the molestation.
Shame on
before.
them.
Okay. So I'm looking this
JW's
up right
got
now,
it.
and the father of Jessica Chubbs, Shannon, served over 2 years in prison for the sexual exploitation of a child over the internet in 2005.
2.
Michael Anthony Ford, 37, remains on the sex offender registry and is currently behind bars on a separate charge of child abandonment. These are the people
that's a
that
different-
Honey Boo Boo's
that's
sis-
the
yeah, these are
father
the
of the
Mama
second child.
June's. Mama June's history of dating sex offenders. She has a whole history. This is what I'm reading right now.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Mark McDaniel isn't
It's
the
very
first sex
sad.
offender that she has actually dated. These are the 3 other people. Apparently got back together with June and has been photographed with her and her daughter, 9-year-old Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, it's
It's
gross.
just
And I wrote
crazy.
about that show when it first started, and actually wrote a really lovely article about
I remember.
her, and said that I think she's really great. And she
Because
reached
she
out
really loves her daughter.
Yeah, and she reached out to me and she said, she wrote that it was a lovely article and she appreciated that I understood that it didn't matter how they looked or where they lived, but that love was love and she loved her kids. And now I look back and I think at
You
it, I'm
feel
like, oh
kind
my
of
God,
duped.
I feel like
Totally.
fucking
Duped.
dirty.
Totally.
Like what was like,
And she was
Yeah.
even saying how she had allocated certain amounts or whatever to her kids over the years so they
Yeah.
would always be taken care of and all that. And I'm like,
Wow.
is that
Well,
true?
being
Yeah.
from Georgia, and that town is like 35 minutes from my parents' house. Remember when the show first started? My mom was still alive, and she
Oh,
commented,
Martha.
she's like,
Oh, Martha.
baby, now there's white trash and then there's the boo-boo trash. And she was like,
Right.
it is just trash. And my mother said, there's something about that mother I just don't believe.
right.
And
But it's
interesting.
it's a fascinating commentary on America
Right.
and what we deem to be entertainment and what we don't.
What
And
do you what do you think about Duck Dynasty? Did you watch it?
I don't watch it. It's
Okay.
not really my thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I
me
watched it in
either.
the beginning. I blogged about it a little bit because I'm paid to
Right.
have an opinion, and I
Right.
did. But I got a lot of slack. I wrote an article about Phil when he commented on his views of gays and
Right.
and whatever. And I wrote and I said, listen, it's not my belief. I don't care. I mean, I don't really understand that whole kind of Christian throw it down your throat
Right.
type
Right,
of mentality.
right.
But my God doesn't want me to judge, and nor does my God judge. I don't give a fuck. As long as you don't hurt anybody, who cares? He's not out, harming gay people. He has an opinion about a gay lifestyle, and that's how he perceives the Bible. So whatever. I don't care.
Right.
But I think it's interesting. I think his granddaughter's doing an awesome job on Dancing with the Stars. I think she's freakishly pretty and super cute, and I
Super
think she'll
cute.
be in the finals.
She reminds me of Taylor Swift.
She does to me
Something
too.
about her personality and her energy reminds me,
Yeah.
because she's kind of quirky,
Yeah.
a little goofbally, but
Yeah.
she's so
And she's so
stunning.
pretty. Like, she's a supermodel
But she has
pretty.
a certain presence about
Yeah,
her.
and she's very sweet. And then you see this
Yeah.
little girl dancing, and when she says, and she goes on, she says, I want to say hi, I love my grandpa. And and it's sweet. Well, her grandpa hates gay people,
Right,
and he's
so-
like weird, but she loves him. So who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares? There's nobody's getting
Well,
abused
she's
in
getting
that
votes,
house.
right?
Yeah,
She's staying
doing
on.
really, really well.
I don't watch it, but she's obviously getting votes.
Yeah, she's doing well, and she's a great little dancer.
She
It's
is.
sweet. It's just the whole thing's fascinating to me. Listen, I don't. People seem to think, and I think this is why I get so much hate and negative attention on social media, is that people somehow think that I'm sitting in my basement with my 18 cats having a vodka.
You're one of those bloggers.
watching reality television while I knit with my toes.
You're right.
I don't. I actually work for a major
Right.
U.S. website. I work for one of the largest Jewish websites in the world, and that they even let me do it is fascinating. Like seriously,
Right.
because they're like a go-to location for Jewish news on Israel, and really important things are happening. And then here's my shit on reality television, and I don't care. I mean, I do it because I get paid to do it. Keeping the faith is my important one, and I
Right.
love to write about my kid, and I know he's listening, so hi, sweetie, I
How
love
old
you.
is he?
What's his name?
How old is
He's
he?
I don't say his name ever.
Oh,
I've never
right.
once said his name because
Okay.
people are fucking
That's
nuts.
true.
But he's almost 19, and he's divine. And seriously,
Wow.
Oh,
Shut it
super
down.
Cute.
shut it the fuck down.
Super cute.
He's so awesome, and I'm kind of doing my thing. And I want to give a shout out to Bad Boy, who's somebody new, and then we're going to use that as a code name.
Oh, okay.
And I'm kind of crushing on him a little bit.
Oh,
so
wow.
You know, this is going to go up on YouTube, so I want you to put it on your whatever you want to put it on website. So
well,
then people
now I'll
can,
need to call him Bad Boy in all my blogs.
So then
Right.
people
Bad
can
boy.
people can
She's
really
dating Puff
people
Daddy,
can hear
guys.
you talk and they can see you because it's also on video.
Oh, see,
just so
there
you
you
know,
go. Mm-hmm.
they can realize that you're just doing your job.
I'm just doing my job.
And you don't have 18 cats living in your basement.
I
And even
don't.
if somebody does have 18 cats,
I don't even have
that's
a cat.
wonderful.
My son has a cat who I happen to love. And when my son was working and he's out of the house so much and he felt bad that the cat was alone so much, so he said, we should get another cat. And I said, I'm not going to fucking be a woman with two cats. Are you
cats.
high? So he says, well, here's how we're going to do it. The cat's going to get a cat. So now my son has a cat and my son's cat has a cat. So even though there's two cats in my house, I don't have any fucking cats.
Well,
So
I love pussy. I've had 3.
I love your rationale.
Everybody knows.
We know about
that's
that.
how we're working the
That's
cat
how,
angle.
good for you. I love that.
Yeah.
But now they're seeing how pretty Ilana is and
they're
how hip
just-
she
you're
is.
sweet.
They
Thank
can
you.
just see that, and they could hear that she's doing her job. All the haters, get a life, leave her alone. She's just doing her work.
Well, you know what hater
crazy.
stands for, right? It's an acronym for having anger towards everyone reaching success.
See, I
Well,
told
that
you.
is true.
Wow.
That is
I got it
true,
up on the
though.
screen.
This
now.
is our worship. That's our little
It
tidbit
is
for
true,
the day.
though. What does it
Fellowship.
say? Haters help me be successful. There's some saying people say
Yeah.
about their haters.
I just say, see you next Tuesday.
Right.
Somebody
Right.
Call it
suggested
a day,
that
right?
there's this woman in Australia. I won't mention her name because she's a twat, but she writes horrible things to me on Twitter. And
I've not heard that term in years. I
it's
love
like
you
my
for resurrecting it.
favorite word, right?
Yeah.
So I tweeted, and she lives in Australia, and I said, how do you say, what did I call it? Like fucking lunatic or something in Australian. And somebody wrote back and said, oh, just call her.
see you
that.
next
And I
Tuesday?
couldn't quite, I said, I'll have to run that by my editor
Oh.
because I don't know if I'm allowed. But I've been calling her a twat, which just
Which is good.
gives me
That's
pleasure.
perfect.
It's
It's a great word,
That's
right?
an awesome
Yeah.
word.
It's an
I like
awesome
skank.
word.
How
I
many-
think skank is really good.
Skank, whore, and twat are
Yeah.
like the 3 most used words at JewishJournal.com.
Oh, I like that.
How many times do you have to block people a week?
It's interesting. I have a great assistant who helps me with my life, and one of his things is if he follows me on Twitter, of course.
Okay.
And if he sees shit, he'll block one, which is great. But
On
I feel,
your Twitter?
on my Twitter,
He can
he'll
get
go
on-
in, and he'll
okay.
block people that are just cross the line or too offensive. And I feel bad because sometimes somebody innocent will get caught in the crossfire, and then I get an email saying, "Ilana, you blocked me on Twitter," and I'm like, "Oh my god." But
Wow.
it's interesting. I went through. I don't have that many followers. I really don't. About 5,200. And I have conversations with most of them, and there's a few
Let's
eggs.
give a shout out to Lori Buck.
Yes,
Hi, Lori.
Lori, love
Lori.
Lori. But there's a few eggs who are eggs only to follow because they don't want to deal with the repercussions of the hate that I get on Twitter. But we went through, and I have blocked more people than follow me,
Wow.
which is I mean, imagine what and it's
Over
fascinating.
5,000 people you've had to block?
Oh yeah. Oh my. I block
What?
every day. Every single fucking day. And half of the people that I block are anti-Semitic, which is fascinating. And whenever somebody doesn't agree with what I say or something, they'll say, oh, well, she's a Jew. And now the new thing on Twitter is to say that I'm a bad Jew. And to all the people
Wow.
that say that I'm a bad Jew,
Wow.
know this, I'm a fucking super Jew.
Wow.
Nobody does Jew like me. So I laugh when people say that I'm
Wow.
a bad Jew because
It's amazing to me in
I'm good with God.
2014 that people are anti-Semitic, but they are.
Oh,
they are.
God.
Oh my
They
God,
are.
they hate black people. They hate Jewish people.
Gays,
They hate
everybody.
gay people. People hate everybody.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think
weird.
I think it's worse in some ways.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And the internet brings it
Yeah,
out
that's-
too.
Oh, I think so because
Yeah.
they can
Yeah.
hide
can
behind
hide
the,
the
it.
Right.
internet
you know,
makes it
Right.
worse.
keyboard and yeah.
And I'm very vocally Jewish. I mean, I work for a Jewish organization. I'm very Jewish. My son and I actually had this conversation with one of my son's best friends, who's a mixed race. He has a a mixed race kid, and we were talking about somebody had written something anti-Semitic on my Twitter. And this kid and I had this really interesting conversation because nobody needs to know that I'm Jewish. I don't look particularly Jewish in terms of a stereotypical Jew, nor does my child. So I can walk into a place, and if somebody's being anti-Semitic and I feel danger, I can be like, praise Jesus, and nobody is going to bother me. Do you know what I mean? But this kid who's half African-American, he doesn't have that luxury. So he's always going to be put in the face of potential danger just because how he looks. Right. And it's really an interesting discussion. I'm actually writing an article with this kid because there's so much hate, and I think that people are inherently kind, but people want to hate something because then that gives them something to do
besides going out and
I
being.
think, again, when you hate yourself, that's also,
Yeah.
you know
But
what I'm
it
saying?
gives
That's
them-
your way of putting it on someone else.
Exactly.
It gives them something to do besides going out and being successful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's really same with my kids. We don't have a Jewish last name, and their first names aren't Jewish. And I think to myself, God, if they ever need to, be under the radar.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
I spent 10 years
And I
working
did
at the
think of
Shoah
that.
Foundation, at Steven Spielberg Shoah Foundation. I worked there for 10 years. And I remember when I first started, I would drive home with my kid in the back seat, and my kid's got curly, like totally got a Jew fro of this gorgeous blonde hair and these massive, massive green eyes. And I remember driving home sometimes crying, thinking, I can get him out of here. Like, we can totally be Aryan. Like, I should put one of those Jesus fish on the back of my car because I was like inundated with Holocaust stuff all day, and I got, it like fucks with your head.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, we can get away. And then you meet,
Can escape.
yeah. And then I remember meeting Mamie Till Mobley, who was this amazing woman whose son Emmett was killed in 1955 because he whistled at a white woman outside of a grocery store in Mississippi.
Right,
And when do you remember? Yeah. And when they killed him, and they brutalized this child, and then she put his paper, of his dead body, picture in the newspaper so that people could see what was happening in the South. And I remember having a conversation with her saying, sometimes I go home and I'm scared to be Jewish. And she goes, but you can hide that you're Jewish.
Can hide it.
And imagine what it's like,
when you
which
can't.
takes us off to a
Right.
whole nother
No, but it's
conversation.
fascinating.
But it's
True, though.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Hate
It's true,
and
though.
history and everything
Yeah.
is.
And I honestly sometimes think that it's even more dangerous now because it's suppressed. Because when it
Absolutely.
comes out, it blows the
Absolutely.
F up.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's just, outrageous. And people are like, oh, I can't believe it. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I'm not that surprised.
Right?
I mean, because that's
Right.
what it is. It's like when you're suppressing so much hatred
Yeah.
and you finally get an outlet for it, I mean, you
Yeah.
explode.
And you're raised
So
a
it
certain
almost-
way, and you have the lessons of your parents and the lessons of your history. And
Yeah.
and I understand that. So to the people that hate me on Twitter, and to the more people that read my blog and get that it's just a job and a sense of humor, I just, I want to say thanks. Listen, the hate's good, and everybody thinks that the hate's bad for my career. It's actually fucking awesome
Right.
for my career. So,
So instead of saying,
baby.
instead of saying
Seriously.
fuck you, we'll say thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
And on that note, we're
Thanks,
going to take a
bitches.
quick break, and we're
Okay.
going to bring in our next guest, Jack Nathan Harding, and we can
Who I
continue all
met.
this.
He's a
yes,
doll.
and he's got some movies to promote and all that. So we'll be right back. You've been listening to On the Set with Jasper Cole. We'll be right back. Bye bye.
You're back on the set with Hollywood's bad guy, Jasper Cole. Here's Jasper Cole.
Woohoo! All right. Howdy, 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 and welcome back to this final stretch of On the Set with Jasper Cole. We've
We
got
have
a
full house.
jam-packed house in here.
It goes too fast.
A lot of beauty up in here.
Ooh, shut it up.
And then the ladies are here too. Oh. That was a reference to our final guest here, character actor and my buddy Jack Nathan Harding. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
We
Get up closer to the mic, Jack. We got to hear you.
Yes,
yes,
on it.
Jack and I, as I mentioned, we did a 1-800 contact. My first time playing a pirate, but you have played a pirate before.
I have played pirates before and various other people on ships and dungeons.
Right, all kinds of because
Prisons.
you have a movie, Pirates Code: The Adventures of Mickey Matson, that just is debuting.
Yeah, that just started. We had a premiere a couple of weeks ago in Grand Rapids.
Yes.
At the Grand Rapids Public Museum, and Pirates Code: The Adventures of Mickey Matson is the second in a series. It's a family adventure film, and it's just lots and lots of fun.
There's a big following with kids already, right? With
yeah,
the films, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. This is the second one. There should be a third one, which is very exciting. But
And good for the bank account.
Did you do the first one?
I did not do the first one. I actually, this is one of those funny instances of somebody, a big star, having to
Drop out?
having to drop out.
Wow.
And So
who was that, dude?
Lee Ehrenberg.
Okay.
From the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah.
And he played one of a couple of brothers. And when I first auditioned, it was actually to audition to replace that role, which was kind of odd because you sort of want to be your own thing. And yet, so I did this sort of amalgam of what I thought he was
he did.
and me. But luckily, they were smart enough to say, you know what, let's just make him his own brother.
Right.
And so now I'm my own character. And so now when we have a third one, maybe I can come back and
That's great.
cause some more capers.
That's great. Was it filmed on a ship a lot? Were you on an actual ship, or was it like we did? Was it a built soundstage?
This was last September in Michigan, and it was really cold, and it was out on the open on a old car ferry that used to take the railroad cars across the lake. And
Wow.
and I just, every time I see clips from it now, I just remember myself dancing around barefoot on a metal hull of a ship as it sprinkled, freezing in a tank top.
Right.
You know.
It's always that way, right? That's
Yeah.
when I watch
The glamorous
movies,
part of Hollywood.
That's part of the reason I can't watch TV and film anymore. All I think about is I'll watch and go, oh my God.
They're cold.
We know the behind the scenes.
Like how many hours were they there, and what do they have a decent trailer? You know what I mean? Like how horrendous was? Yeah.
Exactly.
That's hence why I like reality TV, because it's the one thing I don't do.
You like reality television because it's crack and you're addicted.
I
That's
do.
why we all
I like
Nobody
that.
likes reality
Give it to
television.
me, my vein.
But
We're
yeah,
addicted to reality
but
television.
it's the one medium I don't work in.
Right.
So I can't really pick it
I'm
apart.
fascinated by both of you because if I was sitting next to you on a bus, I would get up and move.
That's a
part of the
compliment.
bus.
Thank you.
And if I was walking down the street, I would hold my purse,
Your
just
purse,
a little bit
just
closer.
a little bit, just a little.
But yet I'm oddly attracted to you both, which I think speaks a lot.
That says
to
a lot about you,
who I
Ilana.
am as
Yeah.
Because you
human
really
being.
want to be screwed and throw it under the bus.
It's creepy.
There's
It's creepy
something
sex.
very
Creepy
dangerous and
sex.
Hence why your
creepy about
dating
both-
blog is so interesting.
right? Which is and Bad Boy's kind of got this look going,
Wow.
and he's Jewish, which is just
oh.
fucking.
Oh, when he
fantastic.
told me he had a weave in his beard, I was like, yes.
right,
Jack is Jewish?
No.
Bad Boy's Jewish.
But
Oh,
Bad
oh.
Boy is Ilana's.
Yeah.
Jack's just
right,
dangerous.
right.
This dangerous
Dangerous.
things. Very,
Right.
But,
oddly
but
appealing.
Jack and I were talking at the shoot about. It's so funny. There's a group of. There's a group of guys that we all go up for the same parts, and pretty much, wouldn't you say, most of the guys are really sweet guys, like really kind and friendly, and they're nothing like.
Yeah.
You know, it's the leading guys that are such assholes.
I'm sure.
You know, the
I'm
character
sure.
actors
So
seem
the
to
ones
all
that
be really
play the bad
fun.
guys
No,
are
it's the ones that have
actually
been told they're too pretty
sweet
for
guy.
too many years, men or women, that are usually assholes.
You're exactly right.
Besides Denise.
Right.
Oh, Dara.
Well, trust me, Denise
I'ma
has
pay
had
you afterwards.
Denise's beauty she's had to disarm a lot of crazy bitches who didn't like her because of the way she looks.
I don't
So.
like her because of the way that.
Let's put it to you this way: I much prefer men, and I have way more male friends than female.
I have
Right.
I have more gay male friends than I do female.
Do
friends.
you?
Women are mean.
Women are mean.
Yeah.
Gay men are mean.
Gay men be real
Yeah,
bitches.
but they're not mean to
Let's
women.
really keep it real, right?
I have more female.
If
I have
you're
more
the- yeah.
female friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have more female friends. But anyway,
Anyway, back to Jack.
Jack.
Back to you, Jack.
Back to you, Jack.
You should be glad Ralph's not here because it would
Oh.
never be. And then Jack for 3, and then back to
Although
Ralph.
Ralph did want me to tell you pretty much what Ilana said. He texted me and he said, I think I'm sexually attracted to you.
Oh, wow. Well, that beard.
So I wanted to put that
the
out there
beard
for
thing
you.
is.
So you
Thank
might be
you,
happy
thank
that
you.
he's not here today.
Yeah.
Because he might have.
Because he might
pounced
hit
you.
on you.
I don't know if he's friended you yet on Facebook, but he does. He will now.
Be
So,
careful.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. All
yeah,
right. I'll be prepared.
Yeah, but what I'm really
As he shifts in his
as he leaves, as he goes toward the bathroom door. I'm most impressed with the fact that so many actors talk about doing their own stuff and doing their own projects, but you actually took the bull by the horns, by the balls, whatever.
Both, maybe.
And,
whatever you can grab onto.
Exactly.
Whatever's
and
convenient.
created your own project. Let me see your eyes and tell us about that and how it all came to be.
Yeah, this is one of those things. If I've learned so many lessons in this business, and they're never the ones you think you're going to learn. The lesson I got from this was trust myself. And I've never written anything before, and I wanted to write something to hire myself,
Right.
basically. And we had a weird, odd little room under our house, kind of a little basement, tiny little thing. And I thought, wouldn't that be cool and easy and convenient to just write a little story that takes place in one room, which, long story short, is what happened. I thought that was all great until our director, Derek Cole, had to actually get camera equipment and lights into this teeny tiny room that was already filled with set pieces and a bed and stuff like that. So he had to work a lot harder, but he made our film look like $1 million.
And it's been doing the festival route, and it's won an award, or it's won.
Yeah, we were in 4 different festivals this Halloween season. It's a thriller, but a lot of times people like to put things in smaller little genres.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
They got to
we-
categorize.
Yeah. So the thriller is kind of in the horror land. And we actually won Best Horror Short at Shriekfest Film
That's
Festival.
huge.
What?
Street Fest is really big.
Shriekfest is huge.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
their 14th year, and
Nice.
I was super surprised. But a great boost of confidence for writing something. It at least tells you, well, I didn't completely suck.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And it's a small cat. It's just
It's just me and another really great actor, Stephen Twardakis. Both he and Derek made American Ghost Story, which
Okay.
you will know them from.
Yes. Had you worked with him before?
I had always wanted to work with Stephen, and we'd come close a couple of times. And once I was in the writing of this and knew that this other guy against me was going to be a younger dude, he was kind of exactly who I thought of. So from the last half of writing it on, I was kind of writing it for
Right.
somebody else, or for two people I knew, which helped.
Do you think is it something you might expand to a feature, or does it lend itself perfect like for short, or is it something you might expand to a full length?
It's totally expandable.
Yeah.
And I work on it, and that's the problem with my brain, is it just starts shooting out this possibility, or a web series, or a feature,
Right.
it gets kind of crazy. But there's definitely possibilities, and I
Possibilities.
definitely spend time working on that for sure.
Great. Well, then also, is it giving you the sort of the bug now to want to write more stuff?
Writing was painful.
Ilana knows.
Man,
I
I
find
didn't.
it painful. It's my thing. I would find
Yeah.
acting to be very painful, but writing's not. I mean, if you're a writer, it's not painful.
Yeah, no, I'm my biggest critic. So
Right.
Yeah.
As you're writing, you're critiquing yourself.
Totally. So just to
Yeah.
get something past me
Right.
is a big
Right.
step. I've started 10,000 projects.
Right. Right.
And
everyone
anyone
has.
else would read it and think it was fantastic, but it can't get past
Right.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to direct also? Do you have a? Because I'm one of the few actors. I don't think Denise and I laugh.
I
we
do
don't.
not.
Neither one
At
of us
all.
have any desire to
I
direct.
would love to produce,
Yeah.
behind the scenes, but I would
Directing is the hardest
writing,
job.
Not my thing.
I directed theater for a while in Texas, and I think I would do it if I was just directing.
Right.
But
To try to act
even
and-
this one, where I wasn't directing, but I was still helping make the thing, I couldn't. I know that I didn't devote the time that I normally would,
Right.
and even on set, I'm just
There's too much other stuff.
so many things besides just trying to be your character and
Right.
be who you are.
Right.
I would never rule out directing, but I probably wouldn't.
It's not a passion
direct
at this point. Right.
Acting is my passion.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm doomed. I'm cursed.
Exactly.
Because you mentioned
Nothing else I can
you
do.
mentioned being earlier with theater. You actually started a theater company in Texas, right? Before you came out here.
Yeah, I did. I was lucky enough in Odessa, Texas, to have a great community theater, Permian Playhouse, and they're still going strong now. But that's where I really fell in love with this thing,
Right.
and that's where I fell in love with the magic and the possibilities and the getting to be a different character. And with each show came a new costume and a new somebody to be, and that's really where I
Right.
got the bug, where I realized, this is something. This fills me up inside somehow,
Right. And then from
And
that, did you do TV and film in Texas before you came here?
I did not. I opened up a small theater called Center Stage Theater, and in 2 years we did 15 shows.
Wow.
Wow.
We just
Where would you get the people? Just high school
Wow.
or whatever?
just wherever volunteers and we were doing shows that the other community theaters wouldn't do because we weren't run by a board of directors. So
You could take more risk.
we could see cool shows in Dallas and turn around and come
and do them.
Come do them, but that would never pass.
Yeah, because community theaters, that's a whole other. You get into the boards. It's like an HOA at a condominium.
Exactly, and
that could be a reality show.
But so I thought I would do that
That'd
myself.
be a good one.
Right.
Yeah. So I did
next
that for a
pitch?
couple
Right.
of years. I did that for a couple of years, and then I thought I had one of those lulls in my life where I thought this is a better hobby than a career. So I went the normal thing, and I went and I got a job at the Container Store,
What? You went real normal.
which I was.
Did
so
you have
normal-
the beard then?
I did not have
Thank
the
you.
beard.
You wouldn't want to buy a container.
Well, I
from
don't know.
him?
Would,
Come on.
would,
Yeah, I'm not buying. You're not gonna buy a container from this guy? No,
Buy a container.
Wow.
no.
What about some tequila?
Wow.
wow.
Tequila, I'm buying.
Tequila,
Okay.
you're buying.
Making out with him in the alley, I'm doing.
Yes.
But I'm
Captain,
not
look,
buying bottles.
Captain Morgan.
Okay.
Captain Morgan, you're
Yeah.
buying.
There you go.
But
Yes,
you
I
were
am.
you were more cleaned up then. Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
And you
I
got a
was more- I was more
respectable
cleaned up.
job at the Container Store.
Exactly. And as great as a place as the Container Store actually is to work for, it's
So I've
awesome.
heard.
Yeah.
Benefits are
They
pretty
could
good.
sponsor us if they'd like.
Yeah, totally. But it didn't fulfill that weird creative thing, and so my weird path told me that maybe I needed to start cutting hair. So I went and I got my cosmetology
Well, it
license.
seems like a natural.
Would you let him cut your hair,
I mean,
Ilana?
Seriously.
it seems natural.
Ilana,
right?
would you let him cut your hair or wax your bikini
Ilana?
line?
Look at Ilana.
You're the gauge. Ilana, would you let him
not.
cut your hair?
No, but I would let him give me a tattoo.
That's what I was about to say. I would
You would
so
buy
let him
some
tattoo
crystal
me.
meth
If I
for a
wanted to take
friend.
a tattoo,
For a
I would
friend.
so let
From
him
him.
tattoo me.
Yeah.
You probably don't even have a license for that, but I would let you tattoo
So
me
you
before I
became-
let
you
you
went
cut
and
my
got
hair.
your
Do you have
license?
any tattoos?
Well, no, I have tattoos, and I actually have given myself tattoos. So
In
that's
prison?
a whole. Like I've done.
That's a whole other story right there.
Were you in prison when you gave yourself a
Oh,
tattoo?
not
No,
yet.
no.
Not yet.
Someone gave
Not
it
yet.
to
I think
him.
Ilana's.
Jasper, do you have tattoos?
I don't have any. I
I
lose
think-
jobs
I
because
think
I don't
You're not
Ilana-
have
tattoo.
any.
You
It's
need some
better-
press-ons.
You need some tattoos.
I need
You need
some
some
tabs.
watercolor tattoos.
Don't,
Like,
you
you
know, like
should have
Sons of
tattoos.
Anarchy can't get a job on there because they don't have the tattoos.
I think Ilana is better
You need to get
at
the
this job than me.
press-ons. You need to
and
get
you
the
should
big
hire
ones.
her.
I have 6 tattoos.
But you can't. They're hidden, right?
Where are they?
They're discreet.
Do you have a tramp stamp?
I do.
Good. Is it? Where is it now?
It's right on the base of my tailbone.
Is it
It's
still
the
there?
Hebrew- yeah.
A
It's the-
tramp stamp can only be in one place.
You know you
What's
can't
wrong
be
with
buried
you?
in a Jewish
Where
cemetery.
is
Yes,
it?
you can.
Do you have a
You
tramp
absolutely
stamp?
can.
Where is it?
You
Well, it
can,
moves
you can.
around.
What
No.
about all the Auschwitz survivors of Auschwitz all have tattoos?
Okay, okay.
I have the Hebrew word koach on the base of my spine, which means strength. And I
Oh.
got it the day I signed my divorce papers, so I
Good
would
for
always
you.
have strength.
I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I'm a tatted Jew.
I like that.
Girl,
I'm
But
going
see,
to help.
I am woman. Hear me
But
more.
so
It's
back
funner
to
in
You
hair.
need a tattoo here on the air.
I would do it.
You
If
can
Jack
give
would do
Jasper
it.
his tattoo,
There you
and
go.
we'll
Okay,
all
we'll do
watch.
that.
So you have a tattoo.
Let's do it on the set. Next on the set.
But I'm trying to get from the hairdressing.
Let's
to-
go back
Oh, you're
to
just
the
trying to
hairdresser.
avoid the tattoo.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
all right. So
Jack.
back to the hairdressing.
I need to get.
Yeah. We still
We
have
got
a
to
gap.
cop out.
Let's
in
go
the
back
corner.
to-
I need to cover all the
We
stereotypes.
need to go back to the cosmetologist.
Were you the
Okay.
only pirate in cosmetology school?
Yes, I was.
Was it just you and a
I
bunch
was.
of people from like Texas beauty queens?
It
She's
was
fantastic.
well, no,
Uh-huh.
it was out here in California, and it was me and a bunch
like
of
a
high
dick.
school girls that thought that that's what they wanted to
I'm
do.
so attracted to you
And it
right
was-
now, Jack.
Everything's bigger.
I don't
in
think he plays
Texas.
for our
Yeah.
team.
I had big
Honest
Texas
God.
hair when I first got here too. Remember that
You
big
did.
headshot?
Pageant.
So did
She
I.
had
I had pageant
hair.
hair when I first got here.
I had
It was
Bon
hot.
Jovi video hair.
Did
when
you
I got
really?
Here.
Oh.
Jack, did you do the girls' pageant hair back in Texas?
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I did wedding stuff. I was really good
Bouffants.
at updos and
Updos and-
and braiding things and twisting.
What
things
about that
around
French
and
twist? You
stuff.
remember that French
Oh,
twist? You used to have to put the pearls in.
Oh yeah. But you know what?
Captain
Here's the
Morgan did the
So
damn
he
thing.
can do hair. Like
Here's-
if you ever need a backup, you can do hair on set.
Well, I understand Whoopi Goldberg and Danny DeVito both keep up their cosmetology licenses.
Because she did dead people.
Oh,
dead
they
bodies.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Whoopi used to work at a funeral home.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say something.
just like
really not
Phaedra
nice.
Parks from the Houses
Phaedra.
of Atlanta.
I graduated from high school with Phaedra. And,
And Nene Leakes, who's
But that's a
younger
whole
than
other
him.
show.
He did.
But somehow
did.
their
Nene's
ages
younger
changed.
now.
I love Nene.
Yeah, now
See,
they're
Jack,
now isn't Nene the same age
We're
as
all over the
Phaedra? or
place,
something?
yeah.
Okay,
Go
back to
ahead.
Jack.
I have allergies.
Anyway.
It's all about you, Jack.
So
Just Jack.
what in this weird path to what I do now? This
Christianity.
what that was what?
Have you played Jesus before?
I played Black
He
Jesus.
can't
on
get a word in. He cannot finish one sentence.
He's glad. He doesn't really want to talk.
God,
He's shy.
Yeah, no,
I can
I-
tell he's shy.
If he were, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I have not played Jesus, but I've
Not
played
yet.
other biblical characters.
Okay.
Growing up Southern Baptist. and-
Moses?
yeah. No Moses.
You look
no
like you could be Moses.
You could be
Okay.
Moses.
All right, thanks.
And I'll be your Pocahontas.
Oh,
Wow.
Poor Jack.
Moses and Pocahontas.
that's a
Poor
song
Jack.
right there.
He's gonna finish one sentence
Jack.
right here. Why?
There's just too much freaking women in
Okay,
here.
so you got your
All the
cosmetology
biblical
license.
Moses and Pocahontas.
JW, can you
not my
help?
go-to.
Yes, I will. I'll help. I'll help. Really?
I'm gonna pee.
You don't see the vision.
I lost my contacts.
Oh my gosh.
Really, is a guy?
I don't wear them.
Jack, let's all take a deep breath and let
All right.
Jack talk.
Wow. This is just.
Alana is
Can you
freaking.
write that script?
Alana is gold.
Can you write?
We need Alana to have her own show. Wow.
Thank you.
There
Thank
we go.
you. Back
Okay.
to Jack. Okay, hairdressing,
So here's what that did.
tattoo artist.
You know, I had my own chair, so I could make my own schedule, and somebody must have brought in a Backstage West or something, and
could make it. Okay.
and I thought to myself, I was in Long Beach at the time, and I was so close to Los Angeles. It's like I don't want to look back in 10 years and say I wish I would have tried.
Right.
Woulda,
Yes.
coulda, shoulda. Yep.
Yeah. So, long story too late short, cut to now, and I've been doing this over 10 years, and again, I'm cursed. I can't. I
Did
can't
you
do
keep
anything.
doing-
Isn't that the part that sucks? Like you think, oh, you know what? I should go to a normal life. I should go to, and you can't.
I've
No, you
tried.
can't.
When it's in your veins, it's in your
I've
veins.
tried.
I was
When
a
you had-
normal person before I came here.
When you had your
With a
chair, did you
9 to
keep your
5.
chair
In Dallas,
and then
I was a normal
start
person.
acting a little bit, or did you just?
Yeah. I could make my own schedule,
Right.
so I wasn't worried about if an audition came up, I could call a client and say, hey, let's
Yeah.
reschedule or something. And it didn't take very long before I realized that was just sort of
Right.
that little thing I had to do to get me out of retail and get me back into creativity. And,
Right. Are you in touch with any of your
Clients.
from back in the day? Have they seen how what a character actor you've become
I used
from
to
Mr. Jax to now?
I used to cut a dude's hair named Matt Gorley, who's all over the place right now, and he's doing one of the car commercials. I can't think of the one. He's just a really
Is he the reality guy?
no.
Okay.
He's a slick, clean cut, good looking dude. But we ended up actually shooting a series of commercials in Australia together.
Oh my gosh.
Years later, after I had cut
my
his
God.
hair, and it was
Was he freaked out when he? Was it weird for him?
No, it wasn't. No,
Yeah.
I
Did he
think
ask
he
you
was
to give
able
him
to
a trim?
hand.
I need an edge up, man.
No, he didn't do that. But that's the one thing about this business. I've gone so many cool places and met crazy people, and now I've got films and stuff coming out,
I
which is
know.
always just
Tell us about your
crazy.
films coming out so we can look for them.
Yes.
Give us the names, please.
one coming out called Born Wild
Okay.
with William Shockley and Kix Brooks.
Let's give a shout out to William. He's a buddy of mine. I love him.
Yeah, William
Okay.
Shockley's a great dude. It was great to work with him on this film as well. This Born Wild film has a great cast. Barry Corbin, Cooper Huckabee. It's the first time they've worked together since Urban Cowboy.
Right.
William Shockley, of course, I said Joe Lando.
I actually auditioned for this. Yeah.
Oh, you auditioned
Oh yeah, that's
for
when I first met William.
You would have
Oh.
gotten it if you had a tattoo.
I think some country music singer got the part, but whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody from Brooks and Dunn in the movie or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kix
yeah,
Brooks.
yeah,
That's his
yeah,
acting
yeah.
debut. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so Born Wild.
And that comes out on video everywhere December 16th.
Okay.
So that's cool. This Pirates Code, which right now
Okay.
they're doing fundraising. They're trying to get Pirates Code licensed into all the 171 Children's Miracle Network hospitals
Oh wow.
Oh.
That's cool.
for them to use as a fundraiser before it goes on the shelves.
Wow.
That's a great idea.
That's a great
DVD.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's nice to be a part of not only something that you can actually show your whole family.
Right.
That's fantastic when you feel like
that
you're
you know
giving
about.
back.
Yeah, and then when you can do something like that to
Yeah.
to help kids and help the hospital and stuff.
Yes.
Because anybody can put a DVD up on the shelf, but
right.
doing something with it is
Yes.
special.
It's
different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And William Shockley also is another example of actor who took took the bull by the reins, and he writes and produces his movies as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's done a whole series. He's done 3 or 4, 5 films, I think.
They have a whole bunch of them. His Team 2 Entertainment, which is just
Did you shoot
awesome.
that out in
Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah.
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 It's great.
So you've been in
time.
Australia, Arizona. Where else have you been?
Where else have I been? See, now you ask me that.
Europe?
It shows.
Dara
Anywhere
wants you
in
to
Europe?
say Toronto.
Anywhere in Europe?
No Europes. No
New
Europes.
York?
No Europes. New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do people film a lot? Because I know it's
close.
expensive in LA.
Well, out of LA more
Out of
recently.
Yeah.
I mean,
Canada.
Atlanta.
Canada was a big.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta was a big
Yeah.
New
New York.
Orleans.
Actually, New York has more, almost better incentives right now than LA does. So,
I think
Yeah.
Mayor
Really?
Garcetti is trying to change that.
well, that was.
It's a little late though.
Schwarzenegger
They
sort
should have
of-
done that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. But we're working on it.
They should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah. So now, are you? Do you have a a website or?
Yeah, the hub for all of my information is jacknathanharding.com.
Well, that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm on Twitter at Jack N. Harding.
And Facebook.
And Facebook is the Jack Nathan Harding page.
I like that. And it's Born Wild, and all the projects are on your website, right?
Absolutely.
As well.
Everything, yeah.
Great. Well, I hope we're going to get to work together on something again soon. I hope our commercial
Absolutely.
comes out.
I hope it does too.
Because it's the first time I played a pirate. I'd like to get that out there. That'd
Yes.
be great.
Did we have a bird incident on set?
Yeah, we did. Do you remember when the bird bit me?
I do.
Yeah, that was quite a moment. Anyways, the big macaw, and it just bit me. And it's just one of the
Ow.
birds from the Pirates of the
Is
Caribbean.
that
Scare me.
picture of you on your Facebook?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
the one of the bird. You know, and there was this couple that had the bird that they're a reality show themselves.
trainers.
The trainers,
Yeah.
and they were telling me all about. Oh, he's so great. He worked with Jeffrey Rush for years, and blah blah blah, and all this stuff, and he's so wonderful. And then were we doing the take? I can't remember if we were in the take or right after the take.
I think it was
but-
right after. I look over at you and you've got this little, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I was covered in so much dirt and makeup. But all of a sudden, what happened was we all started laughing at the bird. The bird said something, so everyone started laughing. And so he's right on my shoulder. He was right here, and he looks at me, and I'm laughing, and he just decides, well,
You
fuck
laughed
you.
at him,
and
Jasper?
he just clomped down on my eye. Well, the trainers screamed so loud, and then the
He could have bitten your eye out.
I know, and then the
yeah.
clients made a big, I was
I
trying not
hope
to
you
make.
sued.
No, because you don't want to be that a-hole actor. But first of all, I didn't know what was going on because I had so much dirt makeup on. But I was that guy like, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, do I have an eye left or what? Can you imagine? Like, I
Did
lose
you
my
have to
eye on
Did you have to
1-800?
do
For a
lot more-
pirate.
like a whole lot more shooting with the bird?
We did it just a little bit more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you should
I
have
would
that,
have that bird
bird
removed.
tattooed over your heart. But as a fuck you to the bird,
His
give
name
him
is
only
Chip.
one eye.
Chip.
Give him one eye.
Chip has his own fan page.
Wow.
When I did Comic-Con this year, Chip was there.
Did
at
you stay the hell
Comic-Con.
away from him?
Well, I didn't go near him, but they were there.
Sister,
he
do
say
you
fuck you
remember
when you
that
walked
at a pet
You need to have a
store,
Twitter-
either a monkey
Twitter
or a
beef
bird?
with-
Yeah, you have to have Twitter beef with the bird.
Monkey pulled my hair. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Start a
Thank you,
Twitter
Jack.
war.
Thank you.
With
Yep.
Ch- with
Okay, so
Chip.
next on the set with Jasper Cole, we're going to have Jack tattooing Jasper.
Yes.
It's going to be an exclusive on the set.
I'm for it.
I'm going to come back for that.
Where would
crap.
I get
And
it
he'll
at?
trim your hair at the same time.
Right. You can do that. You can do it all.
That'll be
Yeah.
so awesome.
and sell me a container
Yeah.
for something for my accessories,
and French
right?
braid my hair.
So Jack's going to tattoo Chip on Jasper's ass,
That
and we're
mo-
going to have it in here.
And if Ralph
And
were
you're
here,
gonna sing "Booty Got Back."
Baby got
Baby
back.
got
Baby,
back, Dad.
whatever.
Yes.
I'm
or
so
some
white.
Snoop Dogg. I'm also very good at Snoop Dogg.
JW,
Dogg.
when's our next
Gin
show?
and juice.
She
is like-
personalized it for you. Boutte got back.
I don't even know who
Boutte
Snoop
got
Dogg is
back.
anymore.
You don't know?
I don't know his music.
Uncle
JW,
Yes.
Snoop,
when's our
girl,
next
Uncle
show?
Snoop.
Our next show was going to be on December 7th.
December
Gin and
7th.
juice.
Yeah.
We're
Ralph
gonna come
will
back
be
with some
back.
gin
Pearl
and
Harbor
juice.
Day, right? Isn't that Pearl Harbor Day?
Oh.
Is it? What does
Yes.
that mean? We honor the Japanese for
Yes.
bombing? I don't.
We should be nice.
It's
Be
remembering.
nice to who? The Japanese? I don't even like sushi.
Okay.
But
God.
anyway,
How
well,
can you not like sushi?
it's raw fish.
Who are you?
yeah.
I don't.
I
we
don't like
raw
sushi either.
Fish.
Oh my
Only
God.
like
I like
California
the
rolls.
California rolls.
Yeah,
That's not sushi.
with
then.
avocado and smoked salmon.
You don't worry about getting parasites.
I don't like sushi. Mm-mm.
As a Jewish woman,
I
you're
do
not
rolls also.
neurotic
I do
about
rolls.
parasites or anything.
No, and I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat any meat, but I can't. And I can't quite let go of sushi. I'm almost there.
Oh,
Honey,
well,
you
then
need a good filet mignon.
You need a piece of
No.
steak.
How
did you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know how people
Some
don't eat meat.
asshole sent me a video on the treatment of pigs
Oh,
in
yeah,
America.
no. I love bacon
6
too
years
much
ago,
to
I
watch
watched
that.
the first 30 seconds and I
watch
haven't
that.
eaten anything since.
Yeah, I can't
There's
watch
nothing
that.
like bacon.
No.
I think
Bacon's
it would
the best.
deter me for a day, maybe, but not.
6 years.
Dang.
I
Well,
think
I think we have to sort of
Oh,
wrap
we have
it
to
up.
say
Is
goodbye.
that right,
We
JW?
do, yeah.
Oh.
We have a couple minutes to play the wedding video.
Oh, from my
Yeah.
wedding. Yeah, Dennis was hell bent on getting a drone for the wedding.
yeah.
Drone.
And you know,
so
remember
scared of
the
the drone.
drone that was
Yes,
there that
it
sounded
it
like
was like the paparazzi, but not.
yeah.
I'm part African American. Yeah, so
Part?
the drone kind of freaked me out.
You're part
I thought I had to
African
get out
American.
my Glock.
What part of
what
you is
other part?
African American?
Now you're just
What
part.
other part of you are
I see
you?
that. Okay.
I told you I'm trying to get in on the casino.
What
Oh,
part?
right,
Your
right.
ass?
Right. She's
How?
trying to claim Indian
How?
casino.
Okay.
Casino chef.
Well, Dara, thank you for coming up from the OC. Thank you for bringing Lisa. You're the number one sister.
The
of
number
family.
one. The
Denise,
golden child.
Denise's Dish on YouTube. Check it out.
Hey, dishing up.
DeniseJBoutte.com. BOUTTE.
That's me.
JackHarding.com. JackNathanHarding.com.
Yep.
Ilana Angel. Where can everyone find you?
They can find me at JewishJournal.com, and I'm at Ilana_Angel on Twitter, and you can find my Facebook page at Ilana Angel.
And
on
you'll be with
Facebook.
Jack and I in the alley in a little while.
I'm not
Yes.
fucking leaving. I'm sitting here till December 7th.
Yes, she's
Pearl
coming
Harbor
back.
Day.
We'll have
Yes.
videos of that.
The
We'll
block
have
is hot,
pictures.
baby. The
I'm
block
so,
is
I'm
hot.
so glad she wants to come back because I want her back.
Yes.
I had
Yeah.
so much fun.
I
Thanks
love
for
her.
having me.
Yes.
She's
It was a
sexy and
blast.
dirty. I like
Yeah.
it.
I love
And
it.
she just says
Thanks
those
so
F-bombs.
much.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yes.
Working on what?
And she's
I'm
a
not
mom.
saying
And she's
fuck
a
so
mom.
much.
Keep
And
it
I'm a
real.
I have
She's
to
a
remember
mom.
she's a mom, and he may be watching, so I have to be very respectful.
Oh, I hope he's watching.
Yeah. So JW, do we sign off now and then you play the video?
I'm gonna let's go ahead and sign off now, and then I'm gonna play the video.
What
and
if I don't want to?
Can you
Well,
sing?
okay.
Can you sing John Legend's song? while
He
we
sang,
go out?
Oh.
he sang all of
Can
me
you
at
sing
Jasper's
us out?
wedding. It was,
Oh,
he was
okay.
amazing.
Yeah, can you sing us
Already.
out?
We don't have
Amazing.
time, unfortunately.
Okay,
Two
Oh,
minutes.
give us a taste.
So
2 minutes.
December 7th?
Uh huh.
You know
We'll
what?
be
He's
back.
December 7th.
He
You
just
got
wants
it.
to get paid. He
I
wants to
know.
get
We
paid.
missed
Just
you,
two
Ralph.
Ralph, we missed you.
We missed
did.
you.
Miss
we
you,
did.
Diva.
We
We got him on his.
Planet
Not
Earth
really.
missed you.
All right, listen, thank you so much for watching and
hotness.
listening. We will see you December 7th. Thanks, everyone. Peace out. Bye-bye.
And stay tuned for the video.
Don't miss a minute of On the Set with Jasper Cole and get the inside scoop on everything going on behind the scenes in Hollywood.